Out of the oceans, the fire ignites. EpicVerse shines the light. Like a phoenix, we rise from the night. Lights, camera, action, we're taking flight. We're the dream makers, the story shapers, setting the stage with our hearts and our labor. From the script to the set, every note we savor. EpicVerse, we're the creators' behavior. Sentence to be told, vision of sound, retro wave vibes, spinning around. EpicVerse, we're taking to higher ground. The dreams come alive when magic unfolds.
And what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another EpicVerse Uncaged episode. We are all back. We have Ben's son returning once again. And I'm just going to say right now, we have some things to talk about tonight, Nate. All right?
Yeah, we do.
We do. All right? So, yeah, just be ready, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to be here. Good to see everyone already in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. All right. We have so much stuff. Mike is just ready to get right into it. He is chomping at the bit. I don't know why I have Mike down here. Let's see. I guess Mike can
Push
hang out
me down there.
right now. Yeah. Yeah, he can hang out down there with Nate, you know. But yeah. Good to see everyone here.
Lucky bottoms. I mean, what?
Wait, what? What?
Whoa.
What?
Nigga, what? All right, put me up there with Phil, please. Put me up. Put Phil back down here, bro. I don't want to be down here.
Yeah.
We were doing all right
yeah.
for a second there,
There
and
we
then Nate started
There
talking
we go.
about bottoms, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's okay. We can get the
No.
gooners at the bottom.
Like father, like son, right?
Wow.
So, I mean,
I suppose.
My dad's a bottom, so I am too.
Oh,
My dad's a bottom. His dad was a bottom. His dad was a bottom.
I must
come from a
carry
lo-
on my family's legacy.
Yeah.
A long line of
Tradition.
bottoms.
I come from a long line of bin bottoms.
holy fuck.
Crazy, bro. Listen, man. I didn't
Oh
say that.
man.
That's a good turn.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the thumbnail tonight. I saw some of you guys were getting a good kick out of that. I thought it was kind
I
of.
haven't seen the thumbnail.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
Dude.
I always assume that it's just the regular thumbnail.
Nope.
Nah, bro,
Oh,
I've been
that's crazy.
yeah, I've been literally changing it every week, bro. So yeah.
Well, like I noticed, like when
Ben's
Ben
been gone.
disappeared and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, but I didn't
Yeah.
notice that we had guest stars every week.
Well, this is the first time I put somebody else in the place of Ben.
Oh,
But I was
gotcha.
like, that was literally like the only thing I could think of for this week. So I spent
That's a good
like,
one.
I don't know, like 5 seconds thinking about it, to be honest. So, but yeah, good to see everyone here. Chaz, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, dude. You know, getting by. Had a little dental catastrophe this last weekend, but I got it all taken care of, so I'm great.
Boom,
That's good.
living the dream.
You good,
Hopefully
bro?
everything went well. What's that?
What was that?
Some Assassin's Creed figures just fell off of my top shelf. I don't know why.
Oh,
I mean, like just jumped off.
It's Ben.
Yeah, I mean, he did a little leap of faith, I guess. Now he's
Yeah.
missing his foot.
That's-
That's cool.
That's
What the hell?
crazy, bro. It's kind of
Nate,
wild,
what are you doing over there, bro? Are you
bro.
good?
He's
Yeah.
struggling,
I'm just
You all
sitting
right?
here.
like father, like
Nate-
son.
I know.
Struggling, bro.
Yeah. And then his computer's gonna go blip. He stopped working.
You know, I am on my hotspot today, so hopefully the internet works better. And I think
I
it is so
respect
far.
I think your
Respect
internet's
it.
actually working better than it usually does. So I
Yeah.
think you're doing all right.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I respect that a lot. Yeah.
Oh man, Mike, how are you doing tonight, bro?
I'm living the dream, bro. Just, what more could I ask for? Ben's not here. What more could I ask for?
Ben's not here.
That's
That's
it. Not here, bro.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. No, dude, I'm doing good. It's been a weird week. Twitter's melting down over a million new things, so that's always fun. Yeah.
Yep.
Watching people melt down over people wearing cosplay is fun. That's a cool
Oh my
thing.
gosh, bro, that was.
Oh, that one was stupid.
Dude, this is the most wild thing ever. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, she's
Like, yeah. It's like it's. I get it. If like I totally get somebody wearing cosplay. You're gonna get criticized. Oh, this doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Why do you have that? Why do you have that? But like, if I saw somebody like a girl wearing cosplay, and I don't know, like, I didn't like her, whatever. That's one thing. But for me to just be like, hey, you're fat, or hey, you're black.
You're
Like,
black.
You're black. Like,
Yeah,
You
because
just-
like there is this unspoken cosplay rule where it's different from having a character be represented on screen and having the film like this is the definitive version of this character. This is this character. But when you're cosplaying somebody, it's just a fan doing their thing. It's a totally different thing. So like this girl
100%.
is doing what she wants, and it's okay. Everything about this is fine. Like it looks good. It's just a cosplay. This isn't something that's meant to be represented on screen, like in a fiction.
Yeah. Oh wait, this guy said you guys should just talk about weirdos and not get to the topic. I'm out. I mean, sorry, bro. Have you ever watched this show? The topics are whatever the random things we bring up and talk about. There's never like anything specific. We're not a news show. We're terrible about that.
yeah.
Man, you
If you
can tell
came here-
that this person has never been on one of our shows before.
If
Holy
you
crap.
came here to hear me talk about the news, buddy, are you going to be disappointed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called
Oh, man.
Uncaged
You.
for a reason, my friend. Okay, we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. All right, so
You just
Yeah,
gotta come hang out and chill and just ride the wave, bro.
And 95% of the time, the stuff that's on the title, it's not what we talk about.
Nope.
No. Sometimes I force it to happen, or one of us will force the topic. Most of the time, no, it doesn't happen. But yeah, man, I just saw this and I thought it was cool. I was like, okay, she she looks like, I think she looks good, for what she's doing. But like, no shit, Sherlock. Like, it's not a race swap. Somebody wearing a costume.
And she isn't even saying that she is black. She's just like
My Freeran
having a good
cosplay,
time.
not hey, I'm Freeran or how Freeran should look like or anything.
exactly.
And I don't know, man. Like I know some like criticisms about she has a Zelda book that seems cringe. I don't like the nose ring. It would be cool if she wore a white wig. All those things, or blonde wig, cool. All right, man. I can understand that. Criticize a costume, but like screaming about this and then justifying it with well, this is the natural progression of things when we're told we can't wear certain costumes and cosplays or we'll get canceled. Guess what? The point is, like, when the pendulum shifts, this is your chance to like own that and be better and like wear whatever costumes you want.
Yep.
Now you should be
Exactly.
showing off your cosplays. Like, and being like, cool, this is awesome. Let's go show off the stuff that we want to do and wear the costumes that we haven't been able to wear. Go dress as Storm if you want. Go dress as Black Panther. Like, I saw so many people go, how would you feel if I wore a Black Panther costume with my white cream skin? I'm like, good, do it. Do you have a Black Panther costume? You know what? No, they don't, because they've never considered dressing like that, because most of them wouldn't even put on a costume in the first place. So here's the other part about it. Being a cosplayer actually requires a level of bravery. Like, you got to put on a costume and have people like judge you for it. Going to these cons.
You're
with
saying
people-
now is a good time for my Al Jolson cosplay?
Yes, this
Do
is the
it.
perfect time for
I
it.
actually do want to see
Do
that.
this.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just it's like one thing. It's one thing to like be critical of the costume. There's super autistic people that are like, fine details matter to me, blah blah blah, cool. But like just screaming, well, Freeran's not a black character. Well, guess what? If you're not an elf, that means I guess that means if you're not an elf, you can't cosplay Freeran.
Yeah. It's the same thing that one time when I was at Disney Interactive, I went as Captain Kirk,
Yeah,
right? And
that's
everyone's like, "Oh,
actually
look,
rad.
look at Sulu." I'm like, "Fuck you guys, that's racist."
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'm
the
not
same thing.
Sulu, I'm fucking
Yes,
Captain Kirk.
I'm Captain Kirk, bitch.
Yeah, we wear different colors, bro. Come on, like you know better. Yeah.
No, but
I love
Vex,
it.
Vex is asking what her profile say. It says, and this is all it says. It's just that she's a cosplayer. She does things on Twitch and YouTube, Final Fantasy, Zelda, D&D. So yeah, that's all that she does. She's just a cosplayer.
She does a ton of like if you pull up her banner there, look at her. I mean, like
Also,
she does a ton of different cosplays.
That looks like quality work, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, imagine like she posts Ahsoka Tano and they go, "You're not orange."
Yeah, and same thing with Y'shtola. You're not a cat woman.
Yeah, you're not a cat person. We'll take it off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
This is one of those things, man. I don't know.
It's something that doesn't need to be taken that seriously. Let people dress up if they want to dress up. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you know, cosplay like Nate said.
It's not like
cosplay
they're
is a
trying to
lot
make
different.
like an official representation of who that character is for like.
Oh, is it?
You know,
Yeah. Now
For, like,
Freeman
the
is
screen.
black. It's like no, that's not what she's saying. She's not what she's doing. She's just this is
Yeah.
cosplay. You're gonna expect her to like freaking white skin herself for that? It's like that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's wild, man. I don't know, but yeah. So I've been dealing with that on Twitter. It's pretty cool. A lot of people called me fatherless and called me other names.
Oh yeah.
My DMs. It was pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great time. Elon, you are doing such a good job with this app.
Well, I pissed off quite a few people with my tweet about Princess Zelda the other day too. So
Did you really?
That was a great one.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are pretty mad at me. They're adding me to all the lists and all that type of stuff again.
Yeah.
Doing all that type of shit. But this is what I posted yesterday. Sorry you didn't get the Princess Zelda role, bro. Maybe next time. Happy Men's Day though. And
That's wild, bro.
yeah, there's a lot of people that are pretty upset about that. So
I just don't understand, like you know, like we've all had dream castings for characters that didn't go the way we wanted it to. But like I don't remember the last time anybody just like flat out just started attacking people for it.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, these are
Well-
losers who have no life, and they're looking for a dragon to slay. So if you present one sort of disagreement, that's going to end their world. You know, that's
Yeah.
Twitter.
I think
Yeah.
what we are starting to deal with a very small minority of people. This definitely is not like a huge majority of people at all, but there's definitely a small minority of crazy leftists out there that they've already crossed the bar of replacing a lot of white characters with black individuals in different shows and stuff. And now it's like, okay, well, what's going to be our next thing that we have to do? And it's like, okay, well, let's start replacing a lot of characters with trans individuals and stuff. And I think that they're kind of like they're starting to get on that warpath of trying to do that, especially now that there's all that news that came out around the time when they were casting for this movie, where of course the mainstream media, they tried to run with that whole story of like Hunter Schafer was trying to
in the running.
become
That was
Zelda, which wasn't
like,
even like in
a
the
thing.
it wasn't even in the stratosphere for Nintendo at all, but they tried to run with that as an idea. And of course, everyone, all of these weirdos out there, they had to grab onto that story and try to make it a thing. And it's like, nah, it wasn't even in the consideration for Nintendo at all. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild that you think about it. You have like Disney that did what's it called again? Like Black Little Mermaid, Black Tinkerbell, and then Mexican Snow White, and then Japanese people like, nah, we're gonna cast white people as like their parts. It's just crazy. And like I feel like they don't care about their fan base, especially the ones here in the US. They're just like, oh, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's essentially it. It's like, if you really want to like adapt anime, there's plenty of like, the level of like diversity in like an anime, just any anime that you run into is like super high, like, but it's I don't know, it's just never enough. And the thing is, like, the worst part about it is that it puts a spotlight on people that don't want a spotlight on them. Like if I was a black actor, I would not want to be hired to be like, hey, we cast this black actor in this thing, isn't that cool, guys? I would just want to be like, hey, this is the person that got the role, and to be like, that's awesome, like, cool, I hope they do a great job, but nowadays, like, it's put a spotlight on something that should have never been a focus in the first place. Here's the thing, like Kenneth Branagh cast Keanu Reeves and Denzel Washington as brothers in a Shakespearean play set in Greece. Like, come on, guys. Like, Denzel Washington isn't, Greek, and he's certainly, like, but they don't have to talk about it.
But
Like, sometimes
Kenneth
you can't just
Branagh
do that.
also wasn't like, hey, isn't he stunning and brave? Like,
Yeah, he didn't
it was just
make a
it
big
was
deal
not
about
a
it.
thing. Like, it was
Yeah. His race was never like an emphasis at all.
Yeah.
So
Nope.
yeah.
And to be honest, when you watch the movie, you don't notice it at all. You
But
never
also
think,
because
oh,
people know that he has the chops to back it up.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're actors. They're supposed to be pretending to be whatever they're cast as. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to. It's when was that bitch or fucking Ruby Rose got pissed off at like Sydney Sweeney. It's like, oh, you're supposed, this movie deserved better. Like she will never be one of us. They should cast one of us to play her. And she's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
This is a movie.
one of us. It's like it's just a movie, bitch. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you were Batwoman. Like, who are you talking to? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently she's absolutely horrible to work with on set too, from some of the rumblings that I've heard too.
Oh, yeah.
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 Which is wild, man. Because
John Wick 2, sorry to interrupt. Like for
No,
John
no,
Wick
go.
2, like Keanu Reeves like, yo, this bitch does not know how to act. Can we just make her mute? And they're like, all right. Just
Really?
took away all
I
of her
didn't know-
lines.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
She didn't have
Like,
any
I knew
lines.
it wasn't great. I thought that was intentional. I didn't realize they were like, nah,
No.
just
Keanu Reeves like, yo, this bitch sort of fucking sucks, man.
hey, man, she's a terrible actress. Like, do something about it. Yeah. That's crazy work, bro.
Silence,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, what were you saying, Mike? Sorry to interrupt.
No. It's all good. I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah. Well, the Ruby Rose thing is perfect. Good example of that though too. Is like, we would have done a better job of X, Y, or Z. It's like, you know what, man? You start backbiting like that as soon as you get into like, movies and like somebody in your profession, like, it's always like. Levels of like engagement. Oh, cool. This woman is doing really well in Hollywood for herself. That's awesome. How exciting for her. Now it's, well, yeah, but like, she's not gay though. So like, why is she playing a gay character? It's like, shouldn't you be happy that person is getting a movie made about their life? Like, shouldn't you be happy that that person is like getting the spotlight at all? Like, I don't know, man. It's wild.
This obsession with identity that Hollywood has right now is just insane. Like, you can't even voice a particular character unless you're the same race as them anymore.
No.
Pro ZD.
Yeah, Pro
Yeah,
ZD.
yep.
The one that Phil ran off the internet. I'm so proud
Phil
of Phil.
buried that guy, dude. It's
Buried
so
him,
good.
bro.
I remember
He's like,
that.
I'm leaving
yeah.
Twitter. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, and the
Asian
best
guy
part
yelled
about
at
it was
me.
that the real Christy Martin had her back too. So
Yeah.
like, you can't even. What are
That's
you
the
going to say
thing.
at that point? Like,
Yeah,
you can't
that's
say
the thing.
anything at that point.
You keep screaming about it because like the reality, like there's no reality to it. Yeah, it's not like somebody said, "Hey, I don't want this person voice or like portraying me in a movie," and they didn't listen. Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just what it is, I guess. But a lot of it is just backbiting and like hoping that, if I make a big enough deal about things and maybe I'll get some roles or maybe I'll get something thrown my way. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't as an actor want somebody to throw a role my way because I was whining and bitching and complaining. Like, God, I would just, that would be like the worst thing ever as a professional to be like, yeah, we gave you this job because you were bitching and complaining on the internet and we just didn't want to like it to be a bigger deal than it was,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's why Scarlett Johansson will never play that trans in that
Yep.
movie.
Gangster or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. It's like, what are we doing, bro? I don't know.
Well, I highly doubt that Ruby Rose has anything going on at this moment. So
No.
she's got a lot of time on her hands to cry about other actresses. So
And in the beginning, like when all the news started coming out about Batwoman, like where she got injured on set and stuff and they weren't being safe, like there was some like there were definitely people that were like, hey man, we feel bad for her, like that really sucks, like not knowing that she was also kind of a raging bitch for no reason about everything else. It's like, if you don't want people to put that spotlight on you and you get exposed for not being a good person, maybe you should just like, I don't know, shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm looking at her IMDb and she literally has no upcoming projects at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
wild, man.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, like, what we've talked about here on the show as well. Like, if you are someone that nobody wants to work with on set, that news is going to travel very fast, and then nobody's going to hire you for anything. And from what I've heard, that is the case with her. So, maybe she should self-reflect before going after Sydney Sweeney. So,
Yeah. Well, and that's very different than getting blacklisted in Hollywood because you don't follow a narrative or something. It's, hey, people don't like to work with you, you
Yep.
know, and that to me that's more devastating than anything else like that could be said about you as a professional, is that people don't like to work with you. You know, it's like as much as like Stanley Kubrick, a horrible reputation for like all the takes he used to do. He's still considered a legendary director, but like people were like, yeah, it was like awful and intense and frustrating and confusing, but you know what, he's a fucking genius, and I love that I got to be in one of his movies. You know, it's like you know, or James Cameron. He like, we've talked about him many times, like, you know, and what a horrible reputation he's gotten for like some of the crazy shit he's done. You know what, people still line up to work with the guy. You know.
You got Tom Cruise like screaming at his crew and shit. I mean, it's pretty entertaining though.
Yeah, but even that kind of came back when he realized like he was yelling at them because he didn't want them to lose their jobs.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, it wasn't him yelling like, you got to do it my way or else I'm going to be mad. It was like, guys, if we don't do it this way, we won't have work. You know? And like, yeah, man. So, yeah. Which I also saw he just got an honorary Oscar, which is kind of crazy, but also like good for him, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad he absolutely deserves it. So
yeah. Yeah, man. He's one of the last true movie stars. So
he was doing all right for himself. He's fun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even for like EpicVerse, that's what we do. Like, you know, it's not like we don't hire people at all based on like their personal political beliefs or whatever and stuff. We don't give a shit about that. We just, you know, if you do good with the work that you're supposed to do, then that's all that really matters. So
yeah, absolutely, man.
Actually, Josiah asked me what my views on Israel were. So
yeah.
Have you kissed the wall yet? No.
What are your thoughts about Mossad?
Yeah. It's like right before I got hired, Josiah was like, "What do you think about this?" And I was like, showing a big picture of Winnie the Pooh. I'm like,
"Oh my god!"
Like, yeah, no, it's Winnie the Pooh. He's like, "All right, does he look like someone to you?" I'm like, "No." All right, cool. You win.
Tell me now. Yeah. So wild, bro. It's a shame that guy left because you would have been able to hear all this fun stuff.
Yeah, he got mad real fast, bro. Like
I've never
like
seen
5
anybody
minutes
dip
in,
that
he's like,
fast,
I'm
bro.
out of here, bro.
What? No
This
topics?
sucks.
I'm out. I'm like, boy, oh boy, don't watch like Flashcast. Like one time took us like an hour and a half to get through like just intros, bro. It's like we're all just having a good time out here, you know.
Now, chat, we will move on to the next topic.
Yeah, time for topic number 2.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Nobody wants to watch that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Except for that guy, apparently.
Yeah. He's gonna go he's just gonna turn on CNN and watch that instead. Time to turn on my programs.
Just gonna ask Alexa to talk to him about whatever's going on and stuff. Just like
Frank says, I don't watch Flashcast. That's all right. I mean, that's fine. If you watch Tuesday Night's Main Event, it takes us forever to get through intros. Like, just Sometimes we forget that we're still doing intros. We're like, so it's just is what it is, you know.
Yeah, I mean, technically we're still in the intros right now, but you know,
I don't know what you mean.
Because I haven't asked Phil how he's doing. But
I mean, we know how Phil's doing.
Yeah, look at him. He's beaming right now.
Look at him. He's happy. Yeah. I saw him. He was up. Listen, I had to stay up last night, whatever. I saw Phil went live at like 11. And then at like 6 a.m. my time, getting my kids off to school. Phil's still playing. 5 Hearts Under One Roof, Part 2.
Yeah, it was a great game.
He just wouldn't stop. He's like, I can't stop, guys. Like,
like, look, there was an optional like ending that like you get to hook up with both the nurse and the doctor.
That's a wild gooning session, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was
Dude, the game is wild. Like, if you watch him play it, I'm like, what is this? Who allowed this to be a game that was made?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, there's this guy who's like you're supposed to talk to this girl. You're out with this girl that's a I guess she's supposed to be like a K-pop artist, and like she's being like sort of slandered on the media. So she has like a mask and stuff like that. She's wearing one of those COVID masks. She's walking around, and there's this guy who's literally on TikTok, And then she's like, oh, everyone's like, I got paid like 3,000 won to like try to like unmask her, right? So like, what do you do? And there's QTs in the game, and one of them was kiss. I was like, oh, it's me, so I can kiss the girl, distract him, so no. So I hit kiss. I kissed the guy, and I kissed him twice.
Phil, you can't tell
accident.
me you didn't know. Yeah, nah, you can't tell me that you didn't know what was about to happen, bro. Phil's like, kiss him. I
And
barely
another one
even know
was
her.
we're looking for this girl that works in the convenience store, and then I'm like, I was like, oh, there she is. Look, man, this girl has a really nice ass, right? And there's one option is like grab her shoulder and grab her hand. I grab her hand, turns around, it's a fucking guy of long hair. And I was literally talking about a full minute. It's like, wow, this person has a really nice ass.
Phil,
This happened twice in my life. One in real life and one in the video game.
Gay? Wait, what? One in real life? Phil, what did you do?
What?
Yo, sometimes Phil like just drops like random lore and pretends like we're not gonna ask him about what that means. What do you mean in real life? What does that mean?
Okay, so
no, Phil.
okay, all right. It was during. I think it might have been like 2007. Okay.
Not
They
that
have
long
this thing
ago.
called the Hollywood Carnival, and it's like 4 or 5 blocks in West Hollywood. Back then, I didn't know West Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
I didn't know it was gay.
Oh
All right.
no, Phil.
People are just like, oh, it's gonna be one of the biggest Hollywood like gathering for Halloween parties and stuff like that. So like me and my ex, we went, right? And like there's a lot of women in skimpy outfits and stuff like that. And then like there's people who dress up as like they're going to Carnival from like in Rio. And then I'm like, oh look, that person has a nice ass. And then my ex was like, what are you looking at? And then that guy turns around.
Oh no, Phil!
Phil.
Man butts.
Phil.
This guy had like a full-on beard, like beardo beard.
Oh my god.
And then she looks at me, he's like, yo, you're fucking gay.
Yeah, he wonders. He's like, yeah, he wonders why. He's like, I don't know why we broke up. I never understood. I never understood what happened. I thought we were doing fine for a little while. That's crazy, Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Like, I promise
He's like,
I didn't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
like-
didn't know.
I
That's
promise.
straight up. That's straight up like Dumb and Dumber when he's like, "Whoa, check out the buns on that one." He goes, "Yeah, he must work out." It's like, bro, that's Phil energy, bro.
Oh fuck, man.
Big
Yeah.
bucks, huh?
Yeah. Hey, man.
I don't know,
listen,
Phil. I don't know.
I was gonna say you didn't know it was
No.
gay, but I don't know.
I'm
We're not
questioning
sure.
everything.
Did it
Phil.
once, shame on me, right?
Yeah,
questioning
but you did it
everything,
twice.
Yeah, I did it twice.
With the
That's
pixels.
crazy work, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I want to
There
see
you go.
Danky like animate that story now.
Oh, dude, I should reach out to Danky and talk to him. This is it. Sorry, Phil.
Career over.
Yeah, Phil, it's not personal.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually one of the funniest things ever. That's crazy work,
oh,
bro.
man.
So did you tell the guy that he had a nice ass, or
No, of course not.
Hey, man.
hey, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
digging
yeah.
the workouts. Yeah,
Oh,
Maybe he's watching.
digging the glute workout. Yeah.
yeah.
Could
You
you
know what, I didn't
imagine,
have-
bro?
Oh man.
Like, yo, bro, that guy's staring at you, and you look over, and he's just like, and it's Phil just staring at you.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
it was if it's West Hollywood, he probably would have been down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Look, I didn't
Phil,
know West
that's the
Hollywood
worst
filled
part
gay
that it was
people.
West Hollywood,
I
bro.
didn't know that West Hollywood was gay back in the day. Okay?
All the people, Phil, I don't live anywhere near California, and I knew that West Hollywood was
Well, I know
gay.
it's gay now.
Well, I knew it was, and I didn't know anything about it, bro. Oh, Phil.
I know it's gay now.
Yeah, well, now I
Yeah,
figured
I just
it
found
out.
out today.
Once I started looking around a little bit, noticed everybody had a nice ass and a beard.
But it's a little less gay now that Phil's not there. So yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I'm
His gay
still in
neighbors were like,
California.
"Woo, he's gone." He's like, that guy was Yeah, that guy was a little much. Sorry, Phil.
No, man, it's cool.
Damn.
All I'm just saying
Yeah.
is that all the pieces
Oh,
of the puzzle
dude.
are starting to make more and more sense. Phil.
Oh,
We're,
man.
so,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
we're slowly getting an image.
so
together.
he's not messing around when he say he likes fooders.
Shit.
I thought it was
That's
just
crazy,
a meme, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
man.
wild, bro.
Yeah, man, that's really funny. Phil, I know that you have been playing some of Where Winds Meet. Is that game like good at all, or is it just like crap?
I like it a lot. It's for it being a free game. I would give it like an 8 or 8.5 out of 10 in terms of
Really?
like
Really?
yeah. There's a lot of content. The only thing that I don't like about it is there's a shit ton of dialogue, sort of like Mike, you played Genshin. It's like there's Paimon shit, right? There's a little
Oh.
girl that does like, oh, what are you? This is what this means and stuff like that, right? So she sort of explains it. She sort of disappears maybe around like a couple hours into the game. Like she just sort of goes away. But like
Mhm.
the game is beautiful. The game pays a crap ton of homage to Chinese culture in terms of martial arts. So like if you love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where they're fucking leaping on trees and shit, there's that in the game. There's Super Jump where you can fucking fly. That's in the game. If you love Kung Fu Hustle, like there's a lot of homage, and you actually meet the fucking beast, the bad guy. Like he's in
Really,
they modeled him. He's in the fucking game.
dude. Okay,
Wow.
that's actually kind of rad. I might have to
Yeah,
check
and
this
you
game
meet
out.
him like the 30 minutes into the game. Now, the only bad thing that when I first started was body type 1 and 2.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard that the localization
Yeah.
that they have body type 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean translations, it's all male and female. Other than that, like that's the only thing that's in my opinion, that's a sort of annoying. But there is a lot of like sub menus. There's a lot of like currencies, like Genshin's like in order for you to update this, you had to upgrade this, you had to upgrade this. There's a lot. The good thing is that there is gacha, but not for progression. It's only for cosmetics. And one of
Okay.
the mounts that I'm going to buy, you know that running scene in Kung Fu Hustle? He runs from the landlord.
Yeah,
And their feet fucking goes really fast. That's a mount in the game.
dude.
What?
Okay.
Yes, that's-
I'm gonna have to play this game now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The game is pretty
Damn
big.
it,
It's about
Phil.
it's 100 gigs. It is a pretty
Okay.
big game, but it's
Pretty
free.
hefty, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
free game.
already selling me,
Great.
Phil. You don't have to
Yeah.
keep
to
selling
create,
me on this.
so to create a character, people can actually submit their faces and people vote on it. I've seen like 5 of them that look really good. First one,
That's awesome.
Keanu Reeves.
Mm.
Okay.
Another one is SpongeBob. There's
Okay, that's kind of rad.
Now I'm
there's
interested.
also Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's
And-
crazy work.
There's also Hitler.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Well, because they don't care over there. Like,
No, they
they're
don't
like,
care. So like it's a
Oh,
Korean
no.
and it's for all now if you go to the women, it's all like just really hot women. But for the men, like there's a Giga Chad one.
Sure.
It's just
Yeah.
it's awesome.
They just go wild at that. Yeah. Yeah.
And the cool thing is that you can always customize your face, and because there's face loadouts or appearance loadouts. So
Okay.
I have so you can actually take a picture of your face, and like they can actually model the character after how you look. Or you can provide a voice sample, and based off of your voice, they'll provide you how they think you look. So
That could be bad. That could go really
Yeah.
bad.
yeah, so like I was like they asked you to read a phrase. I was like, oh, the wind rises over there in a sunny mountain, and it's a cannot recognize voice. I'm like, fuck.
That's crazy, bro. Even they
didn't
were like, I
work.
don't understand this guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is this yellow dude talking about, man? What the fuck?
That's crazy energy, bro.
The face customizations, it's very, very in depth, but there's no body customizations. There's no like zipper tits,
Okay.
there's no boob sliders or anything like that for the women. It's just the face.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No chest
That
scars.
is interesting, bro.
Yeah, no chest scars or anything like that. But the game is beautiful though. It looks really, really good. And yeah, it's open world. It's optional MMO. You can have guilds and stuff like that. It's sort of
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
Dark Souls 2. People can actually post a post. It's like, hey, jump over here. There's a free item, and then you jump to your death. And it's like, haha, gotcha, bitch. Right? There's
That's pretty
all of
good.
that in the game too. And the bosses can be hard, and you can actually bring up to 4 people. So like Genshin, while you're fighting like a dungeon or a domain or something like that.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hell
I might
yeah.
have to check it out. Now that I've heard some positive feedback from somebody that I trust, yeah, I might have to check it out. So.
When the game came out on Steam, it's also on console, I believe. When it first came out on Steam, it had like a 46%, which is really bad. And then it got and then it went up to like 79%. And it had a total of 191,000 players last time I saw.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people playing it.
Why did it have bad reviews in the beginning?
Optimization. I think a lot of people so if you're on PC, do DirectX 12. Because there's two of them. The first one is 11 and the second one's 12. A lot of people don't have issues on console, just PC people had issues with it. Like optimization and a lot of menus and stuff like that. So people they don't like that. But one thing is people buy costumes to flex. I kid you not, there is a $40,000 boat. And someone bought it.
Wow.
And that boat is like a fucking giant ship. It's like a fucking pirate ship. And all of your boys can, because you have a guild, right? Everyone can actually go on top of it.
Really?
It's a hard flex, yeah.
Dude,
and Chinese people
crazy.
In Chinese culture, it's all about face and how people see you, right? It's all about optics. So this is like a big flexing thing. It's like, oh, I have the $40,000 boat. What do you have?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
sounds like Star Citizen.
And it's like, oh yeah, what do you have? It's like, oh, I bought this like goose that I'm riding on top of.
Well, I have a goose, so yeah. I don't know what your guys' problem is.
Yeah.
That's actually really rad, dude. I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, the gameplay that I've seen, it looks pretty interesting. So
there's a lot of different weapons and stuff like that. So I would guarantee if you just are mildly interested, like you guys will have a good time with it. But like it's free. You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna waste money or anything like that unless you like buy cosmetics.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
Where win meets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
And you get it's like a multiplayer thing too, right? Like you can play
you can play with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like, I think right now the max level is 50, and there's like world, I think world levels and stuff like that. It's like it's up to 5. It's just there's a lot of upgrades for every little thing has an upgrade currency. So that's where they sort of like monetize it. It's like if you want to upgrade faster instead of looking around and stuff like that, you can buy all of these. And there's a battle pass and stuff like that. So, but there's no like pay to win aspect of like you can get stronger weapons, you can get better characters, like in Genshin Impact. It's like, oh, there's a new character. Oh, Eula just came out. There's an upgrade for I don't know, Venti or something like that. New weapon banner. There's none of that. There's no pay to win where you can progress.
I'm gonna need you to stop disparaging Genshin, okay?
Look, I spent over $800 on Genshin. I got like C4, like Zhongli. The only reason why I did it because I want the 2 balls and the giant pillar. Right? I got 2 pillars. Okay. All right. So I used the what's it called again? I used the main MC. I used the main MC to do the what's it called again? The Geo 2 balls, and I propped up Zhongli's pillar in the middle, and I took a picture next to it.
You know what? That sounds like a lot of Phil activity there.
Good.
That sounds about right. I just needed to see it.
Yeah.
Just one time.
Yeah.
I respect it, Phil. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I get
That's
it.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not disparage Genshin. Let's just for people that might be playing it still. I don't know anybody that is, but if somebody's still playing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
You don't
saying
want to hurt
it's
their
bad.
feelings. Yeah.
It's just that there's a pay to win aspect for it.
You
That's
got
all.
addicted to it. Yeah, I get it. And Eula's Bay, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Who's that chick again? The nurse looking girl that they nerfed her boobs?
Barbara?
No. Not nurse, a nun looking girl. Spear, she had a spear. You get her.
I'm not sure because they're not doing that anymore. Like the last couple characters that have come out have huge boobs.
Okay.
I don't know why. They just were like, they upped the jiggle physics and stuff in the game. I'm not saying get back into it, Phil. I'm just saying if you did, there might be people I know that are still playing that game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last character I got was Raiden Shogun. I think that's the last thing I got.
Yeah, it's completely different. They have like 5 new areas now since then. 4?
Yeah.
I think it's 4 new areas since then. Yeah. So, anyways,
Sounds exciting.
Okay.
we can talk about this later
Yeah, sorry.
before somebody yells at us and says, "I'm not watching this crap anymore."
Yeah, what's this
All they do
weed
is talk
shit?
about Genshin Impact and boobs, and
Yeah.
then Phil talks about guys' butts. Specifically Phil, because none of
I
it
came
happened.
here for the topics, bro. All right.
Yeah. Came for the topic, stayed for the goonin.
All right.
Wild work though.
So
Yeah.
since
We have
while
topics.
we're off topic, we
Yeah.
should probably talk about we have a pretty serious thing to talk about with Nate. All right. We have
Oh,
Nate.
Yeah.
Nate, what did you do?
Have you watched Lord of the Rings yet?
I did.
Oh, all three.
You did?
I did.
All three of them?
And?
Ended?
Yeah. I watched the extended editions, like you guys asked.
Okay.
Let's
let's
go.
go.
all right, what's the verdict?
All right.
Be
Yeah,
honest,
so-
Nate. You won't hurt our feelings.
Oh, like I said, I'm a very confrontational person, so I'm gonna be honest. So basically, as an outsider coming into this series that I've never because I've seen the Hobbit trilogy, but it's been years, and so coming into it from the outside, not knowing anything about this stuff, I think it was a lot to take in. There's a lot of lore here. There are a lot of like names of things. There's a lot of magic that I was unfamiliar with. I didn't really know what to expect. So I think I need to watch them again because I got to admit I was a little lost at some parts. Like I know the characters' names, I know their motivations and stuff, but there are so many characters in these movies, and so I think there were a lot of moments where I was just like, who is this guy? What is his motivation? I did take some notes too that I'd like to go through, if I may.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate.
This is a book report.
Yeah, sure. So
Not
I have this-
sarcastically. Yeah, like want to see that you actually did your work.
yeah, so I have this thing with I guess fantasy sort of like fictions, fantasy things with magic, where basically if there's not like a clear or at least somewhat clear kind of establishment of like rules, it kind of loses me. So it's like when there's magic stuff around every corner, I get this feeling of like every time it happens, every time something magical happens, I feel like things get cheapened. And when I'm seeing all these random things happen that are magical, it has me asking, why can't this person do this? Because like there's no clear like limit being set. And I'm asking myself, why can't Gandalf just fucking nuke Sauron from orbit? Does that make sense? It's just I'm asking questions like this all over these movies, and I think at one point, what was it? It was the Witch King. Yeah, the Witch King at one point disintegrates Gandalf's staff, but he can't just disintegrate everybody else's skulls. And I think stuff like that I have questions about, and I'm hoping you guys can explain stuff like this to me, because again, like I said, there are a lot of things in here I didn't really understand. I'm hoping to have a good discussion on this. And it was are the extended editions like 3 or 4 hours long, like each?
Close.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie that long before. So it took a bit of attention to be paid, certainly for me, because I kind of binged them too. Right?
Watching the extended editions is like diving into the deep end. I mean, there's no joke. It's a lot of movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
What else do I have here? Yeah, again, just with the magic and stuff. Arwen.
The magic is kind of where your biggest issue is.
I think so, because there's no clear like what can this character do and what can't they do.
Mhm.
I couldn't really grasp anybody's limits.
Mhm.
And when I see characters dying or getting hurt or losing things, I keep asking myself, why can't they do this and why can't they do that? But yeah, like Arwen, what did Arwen do? She like summoned a bunch of like water horses at one point, and I'm not sure why. Like, are the elves able to just do things like this? I didn't really get a clear answer about that. By the way, the chat is fully free to roast me for any of my takes because
they
I
already
know,
are.
I know.
Yeah, I already
we're-
seen
Oh,
that
for
they want to kick you
we're
already.
well deep into this. Yeah.
I'm hoping to get a good roasting because I don't know what I'm doing in Lord of the Rings right now. I feel like I needed to take more notes than I did, pay a little bit more attention. But some other things that I have written here, just about no clear limitations for magic was a thing that I noticed, and I noticed a lot of random things happened randomly. Like, what did I write here? So there was like when they were in the woods, and then a bunch of random like elf ghost things appeared next to the hobbits. Then there was a random like
Nate,
giant
I'm gonna
squid
stop you right here for a second.
Okay.
I
Ghost
actually have to
things?
go.
Okay.
And I already had to go before this, but this has made me need to leave sooner.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can get back in
Well-
time, I'll bring a tier list to make everyone happy. If not,
Sure.
good luck. You guys got a lot to do. Fortunately, Josiah's kind of an expert in Lord of the Rings, so he should be able to walk you through a lot of this.
I'm glad. Yeah.
He knows way more about, like, I know a lot about Lord of the Rings. Josiah, yeah, he's like, yeah, kind of an expert. So
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna be back
Catch you
later.
later.
I appreciate
All
you
right,
guys.
see you, Mike.
I gotta go do some stuff. All right, I'll see ya.
See ya.
I'm gonna watch this from the road and rage out while watching Nate.
You're like, no.
Yeah.
What did you call it? Elf ghost things, motherfucker.
All right,
Right.
so I'm trying to remember what are you talking about the part where like Frodo and Sam are like they see like the elves and they're like walking through the forest and stuff.
Yeah, and they said they were going to the next world or something.
yeah,
Okay.
yep.
I was just so
yep.
confused. Like, what is happening there, and why is it happening? You know?
It's literally just they're not like ghost elves or anything. They're just like literally just elves, and they're leaving Middle Earth to go to the lands beyond and stuff. Which
Is that where
kind
they
of
go
weird.
at the end?
Yeah,
Like at the end
yes.
of the.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I saw
Yeah,
somebody in a
all
review
the
referred to
elves
that
in
as
Middle Earth
America.
all the elves in Middle Earth are leaving Middle Earth, to go back to their homelands and stuff, which are across the sea. That basically
Okay.
the elves kind of like have this idea that Middle Earth is kind of like a failed place for them, and it's the age of the men and stuff that's mentioned in Lord of the Rings and stuff, and it's no longer the age of the elves, so they're all leaving to go back to their homeland. So that's kind of the
Okay.
idea with that.
I think I missed the part where that was their homeland, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay. That does make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I'm trying.
now.
To be fair, it is also like a metaphor for death.
That's kind of what I was getting when I was playing along there. But yeah, I think
Or it's a transition to a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about your magic point real quick before we
Okay.
go through other points. We can kind of take this one by one here. So the best way I can explain Lord of the Rings is that like there's a lot of ancient beings and power that are in the world that don't really get explained super well in the movies. I will acknowledge that, but like Gandalf, he isn't just like some dude who can just like wield magic. He's literally like in the sense of like the mythology and the lore of Lord of the Rings. He's kind of like a demigod or like an angelic being. And so he innately just like he is like a magical being. He's called like a Maya, and that's what all the wizards are and stuff. There's a lot of characters that are like the Shelob character, like the spider, like the spider's mother that birthed her was like a Maya as well. And the Balrog that Gandalf fights is also a Maya. So there's a lot of like these ancient, very powerful beings that are able to kind of like use magic in different ways, but it's all like kind of like it's pretty soft magic. Like there's not like a lot of hard rules for what they can do with their magic. The hard magic in the movie comes with like the ring, right? Like if you put it on, you turn invisible, all that.
And like Sauron can see you and all that. Yeah.
Yep. And the more you use it, the more corrupt you become and all that. So,
Mhm.
so that's kind of the best way that I can explain the magic that's in Lord of the Rings. Like you're not really supposed to think of it as like being like super hard magic because there's a lot of just like mystery,
Like gray
behind
area
it and
stuff. Okay.
Yeah. But
I think a lot of your confusion is also coming from the fact that like they just kind of drop you into it, but that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
this is taking place over like a massive time span, and like in the greater story, like it's so long that as a human you can't even conceive of it. So like you're dropping into the middle of this stuff that's happening, and he does a lot of stuff in terms of like world building, where he's building this up, and you don't necessarily need to know all of it. Some of it is supposed to be kind of a mystery.
Right. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that explains it a little better for me, for the magic and stuff, because I think clearly
It's very
there
different
are.
from like Harry Potter's magic and stuff, you know.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you can't just like fucking like I think they have sort of like limitations. Like basically I'm pretty much like a normie. I never read any of the books, but I know a little bit more than I guess normie plus. Like they have limitations where it's like he's not supposed, like Gandalf and the other wizards aren't supposed to directly confront Sauron. They're not supposed to, right? And it's basically it's a forbidden thing by the Valar, so they can't do it. Which is Valar basically people that basically created shit and stuff like that. Basically, what I know, and what their goes there is sort of like to guide the like mankind, the elves, and stuff like that, and basically help them resist what Sauron is doing, but he cannot directly fight him. Like if that makes sense, it's sort of like he's not supposed to do that. And there's like you've seen three wizards, right? Like you see Saruman, the other brown wizard, and you see Gandalf, and then there's the one that you don't see. There's a bunch of them, right? And there's a blue wizard, right?
There's two blue wizards. Yeah.
Yeah. So like there's one, of course, like they mentioned it in the Rings of Power, which is sort of garbage, but he is in there. And it's just, of course, there's the sort of resurrection thing too with like Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White as well. So it's just there's a lot of things that they can't do. It's just there's restrictions in the Wizards Charter or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was another thing I just wish was kind of explained a little more, because he did die and then comes back to life, and I'm like,
yeah, Radagast.
Why? Yeah, because he goes from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White, right? Yeah,
right.
So,
his purpose wasn't complete yet. So
okay, and what was the like thing that brought him back to life? That's like a being that's like above him, right? Or am I wrong on that?
yeah, I mean, so you know, there's Eru Iluvatar, who's like basically God in the world of Middle Earth and stuff, and he was sent back to Middle Earth by Eru Iluvatar because his like task wasn't complete and stuff. And I think Gandalf mentions that at some point in the movie, like he was sent back, you know, because you know he still had things to do or whatever. When I think when he's talking with Legolas and Aragorn and Gimli in Fanghorn, I think is when he mentions that. But yeah, yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So just I don't know. Continuing with my list, I listed a bunch of stuff that was kind of randomly happening, and just things that I feel like came out of nowhere because there wasn't a lot of establishment of what the world is. And again, I think, you know, because that's because you are kind of just dropped in the middle of it, and you're meant to just experience it as it goes.
You're dropped in the middle of it, but you're also supposed to feel swept up in events.
Okay.
Because that's what's happening to the hobbits.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and I noticed that, and when I see the Hobbit characters in awe at all these things that they're seeing, for like 2 seconds I was like, why are you so surprised at seeing this? You live in this world, but they're from the village and they've never really left.
They've never left
Hobbit,
the Shire.
Yeah,
ever.
so that part was pretty obvious for me, and yeah, so that does make sense that they're kind of just meant to experience this adventure the same way the audience is. So yeah, so it's just like I got the giant squid thing, and then the I already forgot its name. The giant like demon thing that Gandalf ends up fighting.
I thought the Balrog.
Yeah, that. I thought that thing came out of nowhere, and I was just like, why isn't there like 3 of them, or why isn't it bigger? You know, I find myself asking questions like this all the time just because of the lack of like established rules.
Well,
or whatever.
yeah, and you know, there's a lot of things where you kind of have to follow along with what's happening, and the extended versions do a lot better job of explaining things, because like Saruman, when they're like on the mountain and they're trying to figure out, like on the snowy mountain, right, and they're trying to figure out which path they should take, and you can tell that Gandalf does not want to go through the mines of Moria. And then you see Saruman talking about, you know, it's because the dwarves, they stirred up an ancient evil that's in the mines of Moria, fire and shadow or whatever and stuff. And you see Saruman flip to the picture, and you see a brief glimpse of like a picture of like the Balrog and stuff. And that's because the dwarves they mine too greedily, they mine too deep in the mines of Moria, and
Okay.
eventually they woke up the Balrog that was dwelling deep below the earth and stuff.
Yeah.
And so then the events of like the Fellowship, they're going through the mines of Moria, and they basically they awakened the Balrog and all of that. So
Yeah.
Right.
This
all
was,
the ruckus that was going on woke it
yeah.
up.
So this was unfortunately told in the Rings of Power. I did watch it. So basically, the dwarves of Khazad-dûm, they're like, oh, there's this fucking material called mithril. It's fucking god tier, right? And that's how they basically use that material to also make the Rings of Powers that they give to everyone, right? So that's the the rings, 5 rings to this dickhead, 5 rings to it's like in the beginning of the movie, right? So but
It's basically like vibranium or
Yeah.
something.
so it's like very, very fucking rare. And what happened is that they're like, oh, we know it's in this fucking mine.
Mhm.
And so they mined the shit out of it. And while doing so, they awoken something. And in the
Yep.
fucking TV show, like 3 of them, I believe, show up. So like I think they showed 3. Like they sort of like they don't show up, but it's like they talked about it, and there was 3 of them in one, like in one certain time. But one did appear in the TV show.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what happened.
And in
Okay.
the movies, I mean, when they're going through the mines of Moria before they get to the Balrog part, you do see Gandalf, shining his staff over the edge of the chasm, and you can see all the mithril and stuff along the edge, and it shows that the dwarves had been mining super duper deep down there trying to get all the mithril and stuff. So, yeah.
Didn't at one point Gandalf say something like there are dark things that are within this cave or something things that are darker than orcs or worse than orcs, something like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So did he know
yeah.
that the Balrog was in there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
that's why I
because
didn't want to go through the
he's-
mines of Moria. Yeah.
Gandalf has been around for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
like,
How
yeah,
old is he then?
he's actually in the Rings of Power. So like he's been
Okay.
around before like Sauron, like the One Ring. was
Thousands and
forged.
thousands of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what I understand about the Rings of Power is like that's not canon to the movies, right? Because like they don't even have the rights to the fucking hobbits,
No.
from what I know, right?
No,
They're
it's
doing
not
their
canon.
own thing with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like just based off of what it is like it's sort of like ties into because it's like a fucking you get like this much, like 3 pages of like what they wrote, and they try to make it into a fucking entire TV series. But like the what they said, it was like the Khazad-dûm thing where they mined the shit out of it. That is in the books.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I thought it was cool when they picked it back up with Gandalf fighting that thing though, the way because I never seen the movies before, so I legit thought he like died right there. So when it picks it back up and he's like falling down and fighting him and shit, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it showed the determination like of his character, I guess.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get to see a little glimpse of like I mean Gandalf, he is like a really powerful being, but he's like trapped in like, an old man's body and stuff too. So yeah. So there's kind of like that interesting balance there. So
yeah. It's also cool how they portray I guess not just Gandalf, but like all the regular sized people with the hobbits. The effects in these things are really cool. And
Yep.
I forget which movie it is, but didn't they like do a shot with Gandalf at a dinner table with a bunch of hobbits that wasn't green screen or CGI? It
That
was
was the
all
Hobbit.
like
It's all forced
It was-
perspective. Yeah.
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 okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's really cool how they do that.
Yep.
Peter Jackson
Yep.
is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you get a chance, if you watch the behind the scenes features, they show how they do all of that, which is really,
Okay.
really cool. So yeah.
Shit, I might have to check that out. Yeah, just like the sets and just the whole like cinematography of these things. These must have been some expensive ass films because this dude knows how to do visuals. Like every shot was like a painting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think that
Yep,
was definitely one of the
absolutely.
highlights of just the whole trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at it right
So-
now. The Lord of the Rings. Let's see. No, that's fucking TV show. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, they did use actual little people for like some of the
Okay.
shots they had to use different people for that, like different
Yeah, I
scale
think
doubles.
I
and
think I
stuff,
did
too,
notice.
so.
Yeah, when they had to physically interact with the hobbits, it looked like little kids in costumes or
Yeah.
something. But
So the
I- I'll-
trilogy.
I love stuff like that.
The trilogy. This is not factoring in inflation. all three, 281 million.
Mhm.
So that's like if you're
Yeah.
factoring in inflation, it's
Which
like
is
maybe
insane. Yeah.
maybe almost a billion, maybe I'm not sure how much it
Hmm.
is, but that's not that. Like if you compare it to how much the Little Mermaid costs like $350
And-
million to make, right?
And basically what he did was he would go back and he'd be like, "Oh man, like we ran a little over budget, but like we're so close to having footage to like finish off this other thing. Maybe if you could just give us a little more money, we can get it." And he eventually like talked them into basically giving him the money for the entire trilogy.
Yep.
He was
Hell
very
yeah.
sneaky about it.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Yes,
put
he
it to good
was.
use.
Yeah. But ultimately, like, don't feel too bad. I mean, this is a source of like scholarship that a bunch of people like, research and discuss. So it's like if you don't grok it on your first watch, it's okay.
Yeah, and I understand that these, the movies would have came
It's-
out over the course of years, and people had time to really digest them. And I just binged all 3 extended editions within like a few days.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I-
stuff, man.
that might have something to do with why I kind of missed some stuff because I haven't even rewatched them yet. So I'll get there.
Mhm. Do you have any other pressing questions or?
Just some more random things that kind of showed up that I was kind of taken aback about. So, like, I don't know, just random stuff like this random plant in the forest was able to help Frodo's wound. And I don't know, it's just like they made it seem like it was this dire situation where Frodo was definitely going to die. And then, oh, there just happens to be a plant that can help him. And I thought that was a little convenient, I guess.
I mean, it was like an herb that could kind of like prolong him from passing
Mhm.
completely into death,
Yeah.
but it was the elves that
Yeah, they needed to
ultimately
bring
had
him
to
to
save him,
Rivendell
so,
in order for him.
yeah.
It's like a band-aid. Okay, you have like a giant fucking
Yeah.
cut. You're bleeding out. Here's a band-aid. You're still bleeding, but you'll be able to make it all the way to Rivendell before you die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what
Mhm.
happened.
And was it Arwen that found him then, right after that?
Yeah, in the books, yeah, or in the movies, but in the books it's a different guy. But
Yeah, I think from
Yep.
what I understand, it was like some other character that was in the books, and they didn't want to introduce more characters at that point, so they just made it Arwen. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
How did she
Yep.
know they were there? I missed
Because
that.
she's hot.
I suppose that is an explanation.
Well, like Elf has like crazy senses, right? So, and like I'm pretty sure, like, and the thing is, like, it's like Arwen, like she's like in love with Aragorn, so it's like she's gonna always want to know where he is all the time. It's just from what I know. I'm not sure that's how it is, but like that's from what I've seen.
Mhm.
But yeah, they have like insane senses, so they probably know. She's probably stalking the shit out of
It's
him.
probably like
anyways.
elf magic and shit, you know. So
What's
He's
But
got
his
an
also
elf.
to a
His
certain
phone
extent, all of
location
this is like fated to happen, so they're kind of protected by
Right.
provenance, but you don't know
Yep.
that
right.
until later.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when stuff seems a little like too convenient, it's because it is, because things are unfolding that way specifically so that they do survive.
Mhm. It's like God's providence, sort
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Then we got the talking trees, kind of another random magical thing that kind of came out of nowhere for me.
And
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
was that Frank Welker voicing that thing?
Treebeard?
Yeah, because the whole time, like, all I'm hearing is Megatron.
Okay. Actually, John Rhys Davies, who played Gimli, did the voice for Treebeard as well. So, yeah. So he did both the
So-
voices.
Wasn't Frank Welker then?
Not for
not
Treebeard.
the
Oh,
main
shit.
one.
I just lagged. Wait, so why did I hear Frank Welker then? I don't know.
I don't know.
It sounded a lot
I
like
think
Frank
I think
Welker.
he does some of the incidental voices, so you may have heard him, but you just thought that was the same character.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the whole time Treebeard, because Treebeard's the one, like the main guy that I already forgot their fucking names. Only saw it once. The two hobbits that were riding on his shoulder.
Merry and
Oh.
Pippin.
Merry Pippin. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Treebeard, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could have sworn that was Frank Welker, but
No.
whatever. I don't know. He had like that deep voice that is probably easily mimicable, I suppose. So maybe
Yeah,
that's why I
but
was hearing it.
if I remember correctly, they had like John Rhys Davies when he did the voice for Treebeard, they like set up like this whole like box that he talked to like talk through, and so it kind of like made
Okay.
his voice sound like really deep and echoey when it would like come out the other side for the recordings and stuff. So they did a
Hmm.
lot of like interesting things like that to kind of enhance his voice for the performance. So
Okay. Yeah. So we got talking trees, and then sorry, the last thing on this list was the random dead ghost corpses in the swamp. Is there an explanation for that, or is
yeah,
that? I don't know. That's the last thing on my random stuff list.
Are you
okay,
talking
yeah,
about the ones that what's it called? Frodo falls into?
and the Dead
Yes.
Marshes, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yep, hmm yep. So yeah, um, if I remember correctly, and I think that like the Dead Marshes, it was like a battlefield where there was like a battle that took place and stuff,
Okay.
and I don't remember exactly, and I think that the movie translation of it is a little different than the book and stuff as far as like what actually happens there. But I can't remember exactly like what the lore is behind why there's like, you know, ghostly faces or whatever in the water. Um Maybe somebody in chat can kind of fill us in on that, but yeah. There's, you know, there's definitely kind of like an explanation for it and stuff. I just can't remember exactly what it is
Okay.
off the top of my head. So
Yeah, that was just another event that kind of happened, and I felt like it came out of nowhere, and I was like just finding myself asking all these questions. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Uh, yeah, and I think another thing that I can think of, it was cool the way that Aragorn was able to use his lineage to get like the Ghost Army at the end there.
mhm.
But at the
Mhm.
same time, I think he was mentioning how this army had like an oath towards the king. But again, this might have been something I missed. I'm not sure what oath he was talking about, or like when that oath was made.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
So
like
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure, but like I'm pretty sure like it's like it's sort of like it's like an oath where it's like you have to like because they died before they can fulfill their oath, correct? And that's the reason why they're like sort of like in like
Well, they didn't come to the aid when they had made
yeah.
the oath and stuff. So then if I remember correctly, I think that they were like basically cursed to be in kind of like this unalive state until their
Yeah.
oaths were fulfilled to King Isildur at that point. Um so yeah. So
Okay.
that was the guy who had the ring in the beginning of the film, who was, you know, he was like in Mount Doom and stuff, and he was holding the ring, and
Hmm.
Elrond
Cast
was
it into
like,
the
"Destroy
fire!
it!" And he was like,
Destroy it!
"No."
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
source of that one meme where it's like, no.
Yeah, yeah, yep, exactly,
There's a lot of
exactly.
memes.
Yep.
I couldn't look at that dude make that face without thinking about that. It was
Yeah, and it's sort of like when you see you see Sean Bean and Boromir, he's like, one
Yeah,
does not simply, yeah, it's
yeah.
like, okay, yeah, that's
I
where it's
saw
coming
all the
from.
fucking memes were coming to life. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
so
you know, as far okay, so those are your kind of questions, but overall, as far as the movie goes, the movies, did you did you enjoy watching them? Like, did you have a good time watching them, or
Yeah, what did you think about the
where
movie?
do you think they
well,
suck
I
or
think
what?
no, they definitely don't suck. It's just with all the questions that I had and how I just didn't understand a lot of it. I think I have more questions than anything than to form like a proper opinion on these things because there's so much content here. 3 extended editions, and I'm glad we can have a discussion about it to explain some of these things because there were things in here that I straight up didn't know why they were happening
Mhm,
because of
mhm.
just I don't know if it's stuff that I missed or if there's just things that aren't meant to be explained. And like here, another thing on my list is how there are so many like settlements or towns and names and titles of things that are said throughout these movies that are like they're not medieval but they're like Tolkien names, and these are things that I'm not used to hearing, and I forgot a lot of them.
Mhm.
And when Gandalf is on the bridge talking to the bull or bull, what's it called?
Balrog?
Balrog, and he's explaining what he is and where his power comes from. I have no idea what he was saying, because as far as I remember, is that the first time Gandalf kind of explains like what he is and where his power comes from? I think he said like, I'm the wielder of such and such, and
Mhm.
just names like that keep getting thrown around. I keep feeling more and more lost, if that makes sense, because I don't know what a lot of these things mean.
Sure.
Just as a
Yeah.
first time viewer, just kind of coming in from the
I
the chat is cracking me up. Bowler hat.
the way I could explain it is that there's kind of like two levels to understanding Lord of the Rings as the movies. There's like the kind of the normie basic level where you understand what's going on and stuff, and you know whether these names mean anything to you or not. That's that would require you to like get a lot more into like the actual lore in the books and all of that. So so it's kind of like they're trying to honor the books and Tolkien and all of that and the lore of that when they are name dropping random things that you were like, what?
Right.
But so that it was more of like that was their way to like honor Tolkien more than them dropping those names to then try to explain to you who these vast other universe of god beings are and stuff that are out there or whatever. So
okay.
yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good mindset, because I didn't really think about it that way when I was watching it. I thought I was supposed to be like really kind of understanding all these things, because I thought maybe that was going to be referenced later. Like, should I remember this? But it was just kind of difficult for me to remember certain names, because a lot of them are just very, Tolkien, like fictional kind of made up stuff.
Yep.
And I got really interested in looking up like when this was supposed to take place. Apparently, this is kind of supposed to be like in the real world, but in ancient times. That's not something I've ever really thought about. It's kind of interesting.
The idea behind it with Tolkien and his intentions was he wanted to create like a mythology for Great Britain. So it's kind of like it's sort of inspired and based in our world, but it's obviously kind of its own fantasy thing as well. So it's supposed to have kind of that mythological feeling to it,
Exactly.
So, and I think this, this is the best way to put it. You are kind of meant to feel lost. Gandalf is much more than some old wizard. He is an immortal being from the beginning of time and stuff.
Okay.
And so there's kind of like, obviously you could go and look up all those different characters that are name dropped throughout the entire thing that they don't really give any sort of lore explanation for if you wanted to actually like understand more about who those people are, but it's not like a necessary thing. So yeah.
Okay. And like I said, I think just
I would recommend it because I think it's amazing.
Okay.
But yeah.
And just watching this as an outsider, I didn't know what to expect or what I was kind of supposed to remember and stuff like that, but I tried to stay with, the plot just at a baseline.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, at least you didn't hate them, so that's good.
No, I think there's a lot to like about this, and I think one thing that I noticed is this, the Samwise Gamgee character. I thought he was kind of an annoying fuck at the beginning, and like it got to the point where Gollum called him a stupid fat hobbit, and I laughed out loud. But then, as you progress through the movie, and the dude like really steps up, and he's telling Frodo like, I forgot it was something like I can't carry the ring, but I can carry you, and then he just picks him up and starts going. Like I thought that shit was fucking awesome. And no, just the determination of these characters throughout the whole thing was really great. And I didn't realize how long of a journey it was going to be. And was it the end of the first one when they kind of have this view and they're like, there it is, like there's Mordor, but they don't even get to Mordor just yet? I forget which ending it was. But
well, at the end of the Fellowship and the Two Towers, you see Mount Doom.
Yeah, it's just I didn't realize how far away they would be because they just kept going. Like they don't get there till the end. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, as they got closer to like Mordor, like their journey became a lot more difficult. So it took, it starts to take longer when you get closer to Mordor. Like, in the first one, they have help of like the elves and they have like the entire Fellowship with Gandalf and all that type of stuff. But then in Two Towers and Return of the King, it's just Sam and Frodo, and then Gollum, who's kind of like their guide and stuff. But then they get to like the Black Gate, and then the Black Gate plan doesn't work out. So then they have to go all the way around through the tunnels in the mountain, and Gollum's trying to kill them with the giant spider friend and all this type of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in those films. So
yeah, I think the determination of the two main hobbits, Frodo and Sam, were some of the highlights of it. And like the way Frodo took this whole thing completely seriously throughout the whole thing. I like characters like that. They have a mission, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to carry it out. And like every scene he was in, he made that pretty clear. And then you have Sam, who, like I said, I kind of saw as this like dorky, like fat motherfucker at the beginning, but he steps up throughout the whole journey. Like he straight up like fights off the spider. He's able to carry Frodo all the way to the end. And, at one point he almost drowns himself because he goes out there to the boat and basically says, "I was told not to leave you, and I don't intend to," or whatever he said. So,
yeah,
exactly. It was a duo that I wasn't expecting, I guess. So,
yep,
it was pretty good.
Yeah. Now, what would you rate them?
Ooh.
At this point, after like just seeing binging the extended editions. I don't even know. Well, now that you guys have had to explain things to me, I think No Take Nate for now is going to give him a 7.5. Just based on what I know and how I experienced him.
All right, Nate's banned. No, I'm just kidding.
7.5.
Yeah, it gets a whole extra half.
Yeah. IGN Nate strikes
wild, man. Holy shit.
I don't even think I'm equipped to rate it. You guys asked.
Well, you watched it, so you can rate it.
Well, Nate, let's just put it this way: that wasn't really the answer we were looking for. Do you want to try that again? No.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot in these films that because I think I should be watching reviews, and if I have more things pointed out to me and highlighted, I would certainly have more of an opinion change. But based off of just after fucking binging them, I don't know, just based off the experience, that's what I thought. But I know there's a lot more to these movies that I haven't thought about yet. I just got into it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I went to Criticalist to try to find someone who had like a review level around Nate's just to see what they would say, like around 75% or so. And
that ain't fair.
Pretty much everybody is giving it like 100%, 90%, anywhere from that range. Like I can't find a single one. Oh, here's somebody who gave it a 70%.
Oh, that's lower than me. Fuck that guy.
So, all right. So this is what I'm just curious here. Let's just see what this person says. So
look at this loser.
I wasn't too impressed when I watched this opening weekend. So like 20 plus years ago. Okay. I always had an issue with the editing of this movie. The expanded edition helps helps some with this issue. This is definitely the weakest of the trilogy. It is an okay watch, just not one of my favorites.
Fucking normie.
That's pretty much the only person that I've seen give it a 70%. Like the lowest I've seen besides that is like 90%. So
yeah, I don't know. I think there are also just artistic takes, and I think it was written in the 30s or whatever, right? And it's a Tolkien thing, but like just the way the elves speak, that is just not my taste. The way that they speak poetically, and I get this constant feeling of what do these actors think of this writing in between takes? Because I don't know, man. I think I've watched way too much The Walking Dead where they talk like that and they think it's clever. So now when I see it in Lord of the Rings, I'm like, fuck. Like, here we go.
Yeah.
You mean when they're speaking Elvish?
No, not when they're speaking in that language. I mean, they speak poetic, like, your face rings of the brightest leaf of the forest. I don't, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's wild, dude.
Let me just
Nate,
say,
uh,
all right, anything that's like poetic that's in the movies is pretty much taken straight from J.R.R. Tolkien, the professor himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means that you have somebody who legitimately understands poetry
hmm
better than any other person who is actually like one of these retards that's writing in Hollywood today for like Rings of Power. All of
You're
these
absolutely right, yeah.
stupid like poetic stuff that they put in Rings of Power, none of that comes from Tolkien. And you can
I
tell
I can imagine
the
it's a lot
difference.
worse.
You
yeah.
also have to understand that he was a linguist, so you
Yeah.
know, like that's kind of his jam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you're right about that. It's just I don't know when it was on screen happening, I thought to myself, why do they speak that way? I don't know. It's hard for me to take a little bit seriously, but I know it's supposed to be that way, and I know the book was written in the 30s, so it kind of comes from that, and it's supposed to be poetic. I don't know. I'm just coming at it from the
Well,
perspective of
it's
my
not even
taste.
that the book comes from like, however long ago and stuff. It's also that like J.R. Tolkien, like he obsessively pored over like all of the poetic works like Beowulf and all the other ones and stuff. Like he literally
Mhm.
like he wrote like his own translation of Beowulf, so all of that type of stuff just comes naturally to him as far
Okay.
as like that poetic language does. It's kind of like it was literally like basically in his DNA and stuff in a lot of ways. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, and he's trying to write something that it doesn't just sound like a bunch of Walking Dead hicks trying to be poetic and stuff. It's like
All right.
these are
Yeah. I
literally
think
like
it's
ancient
certainly
people that are
yeah.
talking. So
Exactly. Exactly.
Why
like
don't
I,
the
you
I
elves are
speak
like
understand.
thousands of
English?
years old. So.
Why don't you speak American?
Yeah, exactly. Like Arwen's like, I'd very much like to have sex with you now. Like, I don't know. It's just straight up putting it straight, No, I don't know. I just think that an approach like that is just not exactly my taste. I just don't like poetic lines. I can't do it. That's just me.
He wants them to talk like people in TikTok videos, bro.
Yeah.
Like...
Yo, Skibbity Riz.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
6'7". Yeah, dude. Bro, no
Aragorn?
cap. For real, for real.
Aragorn, you're like rizzing me up, dude.
Oh my god. Nate, how
Oh,
old are
man.
you?
Damn, shoddy. I'm 27, same age as
Oh.
Ben.
That's wild.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know. That's just somebody says he hates Shakespeare. Well,
Yeah,
I've never.
You probably do.
Have you ever read Shakespeare before?
Well, I probably
Have
read
you
it in high school. I don't know.
Did you not read like Hamlet or like Romeo and Juliet? That
I
was like a
think I might have.
requirement for me.
Yeah, I think I might have. I don't know. That's been a long time. All I know, the main thing I know about Romeo and Juliet is, I think the one film. But yeah, that's old too.
You
Probably a high
have
school
read
requirement.
books, right?
In school.
Okay.
You're like,
Read
you
ISOM.
read, right? It's like, comic books, back of a cereal box.
Yeah, exactly. I've read a couple ISOM comics.
Oh man, there was somebody that brought up a good question here. Where was it? Oh yeah, if Lord of the Rings is 7.5, what's an 8?
If the elves talked like everybody else in the film, that'd be a good 8.
I think he means like what is like a movie that you would consider that's like an 8 or
What's
or
better than this movie?
like an 8 plus.
Shit. I don't know. Like a movie that exists right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm no take Nate. I haven't seen anything. So.
What's like a movie that you would consider to be like one of the best movies?
One of the best movies, or like one of my favorites?
From like an objective standpoint.
Yours. Yeah. What are your favorite movies?
Like, what would you give like an 8+?
I don't know, because like I said, when it comes to my favorite stuff, I pick from here and there because like some of my favorite movies are like the Karate Kid movies and shit like that. But there's so much like stuff in there that is very much imperfect. So it's hard because like I like the Karate Kid remake as well, but that's not the movie that brought the original ideas to the table, so it doesn't get that kind of credit.
You like the Jaden Smith Karate Kid?
I fucking
Karate
love that
Kid
movie, dude. That's one of my favorite movies. It's
As
great.
a person that loves Jackie Chan, I can't even. There's like one part of the movie that's good, and it's a deleted scene. That's the only part that's good in the movie.
Oh, so you kind of wanted to see a lot of Jackie Chan action in there. It sounds like.
I'm not in there to watch a black kid take down the Asian kid. I'm not gonna watch that. We all know that shit is, but that shit ain't gonna fly in China. All right.
Stop Asian hate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Oh man.
Yeah, but yes, I will. Of course, I would love to see. I know it's not about Jackie Chan. I understand, but like, do you prefer the new Jackie Chan over, like the new Karate Kid over the original Karate Kid?
You mean the 2010 remake over the 80s? No. Like I said, the original is the one that brought all the ideas. That's where all the heart is, Mr. Miyagi and all that. I could go on and on. And fuck, if we talk about Karate Kid Legends, I'm gonna lose my shit because that's one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever seen. That movie is not an 8.
All right, what other movie do you rate? That's like
something.
You know, like
out there, Nate.
what other movies? Like you've seen The Matrix, right? Right. We talked about The Matrix.
Actually, I did watch. I watched the rest of the Matrix movies too.
Okay, so
I gotta watch Animatrix after.
What do you give The Matrix? You know, compared to like Lord of the Rings.
Come on.
So I mean, comparing just The Matrix 1 to the entire trilogy of Lord of the Rings. Is that the question?
Sure.
Okay.
The Matrix is good.
Trilogy. 7.6.
So slightly better than the entire trilogy.
I have to analyze a lot of it, like the writing and shit, but in terms of what I got out of
It's
it.
because there's no elves speaking in fucking poetry.
Okay, that still doesn't give us like what, like we want like a movie that you think is just like a banger, like a masterpiece.
Yeah, like perfect. Like, what's your favorite movie of all time? Like, if you're gonna go to Bro Island and you're gonna take one movie with you, what would it be?
Damn. Huh.
Got to be something out there, Nate.
Yeah.
Something.
I know there has to be something.
There has to be.
Like, what's one movie that you've seen over and over and over again just because you fucking love the movie? Right? It's like one of those type of movies where it's like, man, I love this movie.
Well, probably
like for me, it's like
probably just the Karate Kid, because like I've rewatched that in a theater. I made my ex rewatch it with me, and every once in a while I'll rewatch it and I'll just go through all of Cobra Kai.
So you're saying that Karate Kid is better than the trilogy?
You guys are trying to get the chat to.
It's a simple yes or no answer.
Like, objectively speaking, I don't know.
Wax on, wax off is better than, you know.
There's a lot of heart to that.
You
That's
bow
like
to no one. Which line is better? Wax on, wax off, or you bow to no one? Right? He's like, oh, of course, wax on, wax off. What the fuck, man?
Sure.
That shit was a banger.
I'll take that position. I don't care.
Sweep the leg. Oh, fuck. That's way better than for Frodo. I was like, shit.
Hey, I'll accept it.
So Karate Kid is like a 10 out of 10 for you.
I wouldn't say that. I think there's a lot of stuff in there that could be fixed.
Okay, on the Beardo scale, what would you rate Karate Kid?
What the fuck does that mean?
There's no 10 out of 10 movies, right? So if you're gonna give,
oh right,
yeah. Every cookie has a little poop in it.
You got to use the floating decimal.
So how much poop? How much poop is there in Karate Kid? In Karate Kid's cookie,
like 3 turds.
Wait.
What?
So are you saying that it's like a?
Like 3 out of 10 turds, I guess. I don't know.
So
I think.
Wait. So you give it a 7 out of 10? Karate Kid.
Well, I think I gave it like a 7.6.
So you're giving it the same. You're putting it on the same level as The Matrix.
Oh no, that was the Matrix. That's right. Okay, yeah, no. So
What are we doing?
I'll say 7.5. On par with Lord of the Rings. It's on par.
So basically,
Matrix is better than Karate Kid.
7.5 for you is like 10 out of 10. Is that kind of what we're?
I don't think
That-
so. I'm not on the
What's
Beatles
happening?
scale. I don't know.
All right, what movies have you seen other than Karate Kid and The Matrix, and of course Lord of the Rings? What have you seen that you're like, I like this movie a lot?
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like not all the because the Jurassic World movies are not very good, but the Jurassic Park 1 and 2, good. Jurassic Park 3, a little questionable. Jurassic World, okay-ish. The next 2, actually the next 3 were shit. So there's that. Yeah, there's the MonsterVerse, like Godzilla and Kong movies. I like those. Pacific Rim is great.
You've seen the original Star Wars movies, right?
Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, shit.
How about,
I don't
there you
know
go.
why I
how about
forgot about
Indiana
that.
Jones?
All right.
Have you seen those?
Okay.
Well, shit,
You've
I don't
seen
think
Indiana
Star
Jones.
Wars.
There we
I don't know
go.
why I
Now
didn't
we're
bring
getting
that up.
somewhere. All right.
All
Yeah,
right,
Indiana
Star
Jones.
Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Star Wars, I think, for me.
Where would you rate Star Wars?
Well, like all 6 movies?
No, just the original 3.
Okay. Out of 10? That's a good question because I think I'm gonna have to bring that up to an 8. We've raised the
So
bar.
that's an 8 for you.
It's an 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Like trying to pull teeth out here, bro. Like this is.
That is crazy.
No, y'all got to get Ben back on here and have him have some fucking takes. Like we can level the playing field a little bit. Damn. Calling my dad by his first name now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your favorite movie? Like, what's your highest rated film that you've seen, and what would you rate it?
God, it's probably between Pacific Rim and Karate Kid. Just the cinematography and the soundtrack and I think those are in the special effects are so good in Pacific Rim, but I think Karate Kid's got the heart and it's got the original ideas, the whole muscle memory training that they use for that movie. And I think it was John Avildsen that came up with the idea for that. And I think just everything about that is so clever. And the whole father-son, like surrogate father-son dynamic in that movie is so like important for me as a fan and everything that spawned off of it. So because of that element, just the Miyagi and Daniel back and forth. Sorry, Dan. I think I would choose Karate Kid over Pacific Rim just because of those reasons.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm so confused.
yeah.
I
What?
unapologetically gave Pacific Rim a 100 on critic lists.
Okay, so wait.
Very fair.
It's super fun.
So Pacific Rim is one of your favorite movies,
Yeah.
and so is Karate Kid. But Karate Kid is a 7 point. What did you give it? Like a 7.8 or something like that? 7.5. You gave it a 7.5 on the same level as Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
But then Star Wars, you gave an 8.
Yeah.
Or just
So
the
that means
whole
Star
trilogy.
Wars is Star Wars should be better than all the movies that you mentioned.
Well, you're right, but then Disney fucking like ruined everything. So it's like every time I think about the movies as a whole now, it's like, what the fuck is happening to this franchise? And it shouldn't be that way. But I kind of take the same position as Jeremy when it comes to this. Like Star Wars is still Star Wars, but you can't get rid of Disney now. So it's like it's hard to look at that brand and not feel sad because of that kind of shit. And the opposite effect happened with Karate Kid, obviously, with Cobra Kai. It only got better, and the show only made the movies that much better with all the layers that they added to the characters that you never got before. Like, Terry Silver is confirmed on cocaine in Karate Kid 3 now. Shit like that. And it's all the backstories they went into. Speaking of that,
What
I
about
got
the Dark
this
Knight? What do you think about the
mini-
Dark Knight?
mini
Where would you
Johnny
put the
Depp.
Dark Knight?
Well, I'm not like actually like a huge Batman fan, so from sorry, Phil. Yeah, no, just like as a Batman like normie,
Uh-huh.
I think. Well, shit, because I think that movie was really fucking good. So, well, now I got to give it an 8. I don't know. I'm rethinking my scales because I can't.
Yeah,
like,
An 8 is you're really fucking good.
yeah, I mean,
So it's worse than Beardo. Nothing gets a 9. Nothing gets a 9 or a 10.
well, it ain't perfect. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, you and Beardo would get along really well on Bro Island, bro.
Yeah.
Well, hey, he gets along with my shit when I'm directing him in voice acting, so we're good there.
What do you think about Shia LaBeouf movies?
Yeah.
He's a good actor. For whatever reason, my grandma really enjoys him. Yeah, I think his performances are great in the Transformers movies. What the hell happened to him? He like went crazy and then he became like a Catholic or something. I'm not like, is he okay?
Yeah, he's still
like-
doing stuff. I mean, he's like in a lot
Yeah.
of like smaller movies. Like he does a lot of independent stuff.
He's
and
That's
he's
good to hear.
a very intense method actor.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he's taking a lot of baggage with him. And then he also was a Disney kid,
Yeah.
so there's
Right, yeah, there's
a
that.
statistical non-0% chance that he was like molested and had some
Yeah.
bad stuff happen to him in the industry. So
Wasn't he part
You know,
of the like nymphomaniac, like weird sex film at one point too, where they used
a
like
Lars
fake-
Van Trier film, yeah.
didn't they use like CGI like dicks in that or something? I don't remember what it was. They used like somebody else's
They
bottom
had
half.
to use a double for what's his face?
That's my fault too. Sorry, Phil.
Willem Dafoe because
Yeah.
his penis was like
Pretty huge.
freakishly big
Oh,
and it was
fuck.
unbelievable.
What we need to bring in an Asian guy for Willem Dafoe, yo. Oh man.
Oh man, that's what they use as like the model for all the penises and stuff in Hollywood is Willem Dafoe. So
So
That's
so
crazy.
Nate, so you think that Lord of the Ring is it's enjoyable. It's pretty good.
from what it sounds
Yeah.
like from Nate's scale,
Yeah.
it sounds like he's actually not giving it that bad of a rating. Really,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
Like
a lot
if
to love
8
about
is
it.
like
I think
his ceiling, like then 7.5 isn't too bad. So
if you put it that way, yeah, no,
So
it's just-
effectively he's giving it like a 9.5
basically.
on
Yeah.
a normal scale.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I just coming at it from the outsider perspective, fucking binging the extended editions back to back, and just me kind of being confused with the lore and how that was kind of structured. Yeah, that was my takeaway from it. If that's fair.
Okay. I don't know if I'd say it's fair, but I understand where he's coming from.
You know?
Yeah.
I respect your answer.
Dan wants us to rate Willem Dafoe's pee-pee.
Phil,
Hmm.
that's your job.
Ah, shit. He's a human tripod, right? So I'm pretty sure it's like a 11 out of 10.
Balls
There
or
ain't
no balls.
no poop in that cookie, brother. If you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get caught up in some of these super chats here. I need to just take a moment after whatever
Oh man.
the hell the mushroom trip Nate brought us through there. That
Oh,
was
careful. Phil's gonna
insane.
think you said mushroom tip.
Man.
That was actually pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I have more questions about Nate and what he thinks about like movies after all of that. To be honest, like I feel like that we could really just like go down an entire rabbit hole of chaos after all that. So But before we do that, let's get into some of these super chats here. Ladybug for $4.99. Anything you want to ask Josiah? Wanted to give you a head start. Yeah. So I was gonna ask the chat a question when I was streaming on my gaming channel before I came on here, and I went like 20 minutes. I like started to ask the question. I got about halfway through, and then I stopped, and then I went about 20 minutes before I actually asked the question, and then the chat was hyping it up. They're like, well, what is this huge question Josiah's going to ask us? And then it wasn't like anything. And then they were really mad at me. So, yeah. Real Gray Ghost for $5. More gaming streams. Josiah was lurking while eating and cleaning the kitchen, was enjoying it. Perhaps EpicVerse Gaming. Also, Miki Beaties. I've been really enjoying streaming Arc Raiders. The game is absolutely fantastic. And I definitely plan on streaming more of it. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot more of the gaming streams for sure. So I'm glad that you guys are having a good time with that. And yeah, EpicVerse Gaming, we have talked about doing some gaming streams here on this channel, so we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I think I've seen a lot of you guys asking for it, so when there's demand, then we can supply it. So let's see here. Double Hawk for $5. I'm not a ghost, but that doesn't stop me dressing as a ghost and attend meetings with other ghost cosplayers. There you go. There you go.
We have little bonfires out in the forest.
Double Hawk, you're crazy, bro. But I actually legitimately believe you when you say that. So yeah. War Wizard for $1.99 says Bureau Fat for $1.99. I'm late. We talking about Phil kissing dudes now?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Phil would never, ever.
Yeah.
Never looked at a man's ass and be like,
yeah, like, damn. Give me some of that. I would never say that.
Sausage Man for $2. So you're saying it's a pattern,
Oh,
Phil.
fuck. Damn.
I think a lot of us are starting to see it.
Ban that guy. Ban him.
Let's see. Gautier? Is that how you Gautier?
Yeah, Gautier the band.
Yeah. For $5. Phil is so strong. I hope I never meet Sausage Man or the Urinal Man or Blair White. Anyways, I love this podcast. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you. There's a lot of weird stalkers that Phil has that makes me terrified, to be honest. War Wizard for $1.99 says Bureau Fat for $1.99. Kick Nate! Can't believe I'm saying bring back Ben.
That's rage bait. You don't believe that, War Wizard?
You don't mean that.
You don't mean that.
I had a lot of hopes for Nate, but after tonight,
Yeah, I mean, it took an unexpected turn for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
War Wizard for $1.99 says Bureau Fat for $1.99. Phil smooches dudes and is straighter than Nate now.
That's a little crazy.
Ooh.
That's pretty fucking wild. Wow. Pretty sure he said he wanted to mail me some manure in the chat earlier too. He's got it out for me.
Forsworn King for $20. Nate, give Phil your celebrity spank bank to earn his respect back.
My celebrity spank bank. Yeah.
I'll
have to mail it to you, bro.
That's wild. Send it to my P.O. box.
Who's your number one, and what would you rate them?
Number one celebrity?
Sure.
Let me think of something that's not generic. Shit, I don't know. I really dislike a lot of them. Because a lot of them would probably fucking hate me.
Probably.
So, and not for the reason you guys hate me.
So are you hate spanking or like what? What are we talking about here?
Hate spanking.
Hate spanking.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's part
crazy.
that's part of the fantasy. Like, yeah, you fucking hate me, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck is her name? I don't know. She was in Karate Kid Legends. She played fucking the girl in that movie and Kim Possible. The hell's her name? I don't even know. Sadie Stanley, I think.
Sadie Stanley.
I think it's Sadie Stanley. Yeah, she can have it.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll pull up some images here for the chat here. Let's see here.
Her name is Willem Dafoe, Nate. Okay.
That's crazy.
8 guys having sex is straighter than Nate's takes. All right, that's wild.
Here we go.
Fucking 8.
Here we go.
No wonder my Assassin's Creed figure jumped. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Phil? Do you approve?
Mine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. War Wizard for 199 says Bureau Fat for 199. I love Pacific Rim, and that's the worst take ever.
To be fair, I haven't seen it in years. It's good shit.
I still don't actually know if Nate likes that movie or not. I don't know exactly. I don't know what he actually likes, to be honest, with after the rating system. I'm still trying to figure that out. So
I don't know, normally I don't rate things on out of a number. I usually just bitch about things and then I'll give it my positives and I'm like, yeah, this is what I thought. Because like I did review Karate Kid Legends and that was basically what I did. I was like basing my opinion. I do base my opinions heavily on what's shown in marketing. That's a huge thing for me. If you're advertising what your product is, I'm gonna go into it at least somewhat expecting to see what you guys were advertising. And when I see cool things in a trailer, like really cool specific things, like why does Mr. Han have a photograph of Mr. Miyagi on his desk? I was really interested in that, and that's not even in the film. So when shit like that happens, I get really pissed off. I bitch about it, but then I go through positives, and I'm like, is this worth watching? Not really, but the music is like, at least the music was good. But like there like other things that I do watch are like shows like there's the Breaking Bads of the world. Cobra Kai.
How would you
Walking
rate
Dead.
BreakingAd? On
Oh, that's a great
scale of 1 to
question.
10?
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
So are we talking Beardo ranking
So
system?
what you're saying is that Hilary Swank is the best Karate Kid.
Fuck me.
just completely throw out Beardo's ranking system because it's retarded. Okay, just like go with, you have the scale of 1 to 10. 10 is like, like masterpiece, perfect, all of that type of stuff.
The last time I rewatched Breaking Bad was maybe a year or two ago, and I fucking can't remember anything that any problems that I even had with it. So like I want to be honest and as much as I can, but like I don't know if I can give that anything lower than a 10 because I can't think of any problems that I had with it.
So Breaking
It's
Bad
so
is a
good.
10 out of 10 for you then?
I think so, but it's like I guess I'm more of a TV show guy than a film guy. So I think maybe that's why I would rate it that way.
Okay.
A lot more time for character development.
Mm.
Like even Ryan Johnson fucking nailed it. Like, damn. I really got to watch Better Call Saul. I hear a lot of good shit about it.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to watch that. It's good.
Yeah.
I did not like El Camino very much, especially with fat ass Todd. Like that's a huge thing for me. I think canon is important, and when you're gonna have this shit take place in a time where he was skinny, no, don't even include him. Yeah,
Man, yeah. I've only seen the movie like once, so
me too.
I don't think I'd ever watch it again. So I don't know.
It didn't need to happen.
It was just whatever. So
yeah.
But yeah, Better Call Saul, definitely a must watch. And I don't know if anybody else has been watching Pluribus, Vince
I heard it's
Gilligan's
good.
new show. It's really, really good.
Is that
It's
out?
really good so far. Yeah, they're like I think the 4th episode is dropping tonight actually. So
What is that on? Is that on a
Apple.
streaming service? Or... Okay,
Yep. Apple TV.
cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I mean, it'll be interesting to see kind of where the rest of the season goes, but so far, 3 episodes in, it's really well done. So, I think
good to hear.
it's going to be really good. So, the only thing man, the It show is absolutely horrendous. Welcome to Derry. It is awful. Like that is a show that feels like it's written by AI in a lot of ways. To be
Damn.
completely honest. Yeah. It's not good.
Well, shit.
So,
It might have
watch
been.
that. It very well might have. Harbinger for £10. We need to ban average scores because average scores are cop-outs. Sorry, Nate, but you're going to have to develop stronger opinions, bro. Bardo Fat. So that's what we want, bro. We want like polarizing opinions.
I'm glad he thinks so because I do have some strong opinions on things. I haven't even talked about this new Assassin's Creed DLC yet. Oh fuck, the fucking God, dude. The standard for Assassin's Creed is in hell. So the whole fucking fandom is treating this new free DLC like it's the best thing since the creation of heaven, and it's not good. It's not very good.
Wait, why got a new DLC?
Assassin's Creed Mirage. That was the game that released in 2023. Ubisoft partnered with Saudi Arabia to make a free DLC. And yeah, so the DLC wasn't like terrible or anything, but I mean it was free, but it was still really, really short, and there were questions I think that were not answered, and it was just bare minimum. But that's all you need when you have things like Assassin's Creed Shadows, piece of shit ass to compare it to. And I think it's getting really overrated, this new DLC. I made a video on it on my channel, just kind of giving my thoughts on that. And I didn't rate it out of 10 because I don't usually do that. I just bitch about things and then I give the positives. And I'm like, yeah, this was a waste of my time. But I appreciate the opinion that I should get stronger opinions because I can absolutely do that.
Yeah. No, like middle of the road opinions are just boring. Nobody wants to listen to that. So,
I try not to do that.
Yeah. Just like for the internet and stuff, like people want to see either retarded opinions or really good opinions. So, why do you think Ben
come to the right
lasted
place?
Yeah. PP Poo Poo Girl for 99 cents. Send a super sticker. Thank you for that. We appreciate that.
We got the female version now.
Mad Frog for $5. Ben needs to step up his game.
Was that Jennifer Connelly from The Rocketeer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
PP Poo Poo Girl.
All right.
Ben needs to step up his game. He's in Nate's rear view mirror in bad movie takes.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I got to replace him on the thumbnail. He's got to catch up.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if that's really the boat you want to be in, Nate. But if you're gonna be in that boat, you might as well own it.
Yeah, if I'm already fucking in it, I'm just gonna set sail. Fuck
it. Well, I mean, nothing could be as bad as Ben's take on Predator Badlands. Okay,
I did.
Oh
see that,
yeah, that was crazy.
And Matrix.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The Matrix one is still a blight on his character to this day. So
yeah, I did watch the rest of the movies for that too, except for Animatrix. I got to watch that now.
What did you think about the sequels?
Well, the first 2 sequels were pretty good. There was obviously a plan with those, and then when it gets to the new one, I can't say I hated the new one. I think it was better than I expected because my expectations were very, very low. But the whole meta approach was very, very cringe. Like the fact that they had Neo fucking make the Matrix movies into a video game, and I'm supposed to believe old ass Trinity knows how to play a video game. She's talking to Neo like, I played it, your video game, and this character Trinity, it looks like me. It seems like it's me. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Mm-hmm. I thought there were a lot of weird things in that movie, and it didn't need to happen because I don't want to. I mean, the movie's old. We know what happened at the end of the third one. it was a conclusion, and literally the title of the movie, of The Matrix Resurrections, like that's exactly what they did, and there was nothing else to it. It was just resurrections, and I don't know. I didn't hate it, but it didn't need to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hated the shit out of the movie. The movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's
I was
very
like, at
fair.
the, like, it's just like, oh my god, like this movie was basically pointless. And then at the
Yes.
end, is like, I'm like, if Trinity flies, I'm gonna lose
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah, that part didn't. Yeah, that especially didn't need to happen.
We are the ones. Oh my
That was weird.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen the second and the third ones. I've only ever watched them once, so
Yeah,
that
it's
was
bad.
like a long time
Yeah.
ago.
I think
Long
something
time
I was
ago.
looking forward to was actually getting to see Zion, and you know, it's all kind of yeah. I don't want to spoil things again, but like I was satisfied with those original sequels, and I didn't know those movies were released in the same year. That's pretty interesting. I think they were both 2003, right?
The
two sequels.
Were
They filmed them like back to back apparently, and they released them like months apart. I didn't know that.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. Did you watch the new one that came on like what was it, like 2020?
Well, yeah, the Resurrections.
One or
That's what I was
two.
talking about. Yeah. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
I had very low expectations for it. So when I see them talk about all this dumb shit in this weird video game corporate setting,
Mhm.
there's so
Yeah.
much cringe in that film. But there are some parts that I was okay with, so I ended up not hating it.
Oh, there's Ben.
Hello,
It looks like
Father.
somebody better get their ass back on the stream at some point and stop dilly-dallying.
Yeah,
Bruh.
man.
Bruh. Come
We
on,
need
Ben.
some worse opinions in here. Tell us the Matrix is mid again, please. Please.
Well,
Nate's just
saying
trying
that,
to get the heat off of him, bro.
No.
like saying that the Karate Kid is better than Lord of the Rings is
Oh, come on.
a pretty fucking awful
That's a
take.
pretty, that's
I've
a
seen the
pretty bad
Karate Kid
take.
movies so many
Yeah.
times. I've seen Lord of the Rings like just once by binging the extended editions, not knowing anything about them. And there's so much like to these movies, dude. It was hard
It
to
doesn't matter, Nate. It's
take
still
it
a really
in.
bad take. Okay.
Yeah, it's still a bad take.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, what you're supposed to do is come in here and talk about how much you love the movies, how
Yeah.
great they are. Like
Mhm.
that's what we wanted. Okay, that's kind of
Yeah.
what we were hoping for.
Yeah, I'll do that next time.
So, yeah.
I'll go watch Rings of Power and
That's actually pretty
Don't
good.
come in and say that about Rings of Power, bro.
Yeah, it's actually
Man,
pretty good.
Rings
It's
of
actually better than Lord of the Rings, bro.
Man,
Like-
it's not as good as Breaking Bad, but 9.9, man. I can't go lower than that.
Oh my gosh.
I really love all these like weird fucking like race swaps that they're doing, all these characters and shit. Actually, I'm gonna go buy the Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings cards, get that Black Aragorn, man. Like I'm just so glad people can see themselves.
Look, even Ben
Aragorn.
hates Rings of Power. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how bad your take would be if you said that if the show was good. Which I'm not saying you would. I would hope that you would say that.
No,
it was terrible, but
Yeah, no, I was sitting through all the FNT shows when that was a thing. I know all about those. I have absolutely no interest in those things. I'm not going to be watching Rings of Power ever.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we need Ben back so we can talk about why he gave Predator Badlands a 10 out of 10.
I want to know why he thinks Matrix is mid as well. What are his reasonings?
Well, I don't know.
Didn't
We don't
resonate
know.
with
He
him,
just
bro.
said it didn't resonate.
Oh, he's never
Yeah.
said? He can't explain it? Come
That's
on.
the best you can come up with, bro. Yeah, didn't resonate.
Yep.
So yeah, the
Normie.
vibes are off.
Ben, if you're there, type it in the chat.
Yeah.
We need Ben to put a review for The Matrix on Critical List so that we can
Yes.
Yes, that we can
talk
download.
about
Yeah.
it. So.
And not the one sentence one. Like,
Yeah.
we
The-
need an
the one-
airing of grievances.
Yeah. You made a full-on review for Predator Badlands. All right. You can do one for the Matrix.
Hey, if Ben does one for the Matrix, I'll do a review for the Lord of the Rings trilogy on Criticalist. How about that?
Outstanding.
But
Boom.
let me watch them again and rewatch them, and I'll because there's a lot of shit that I want to learn about too.
Yeah, well, I respect the fact that you want to rewatch them. That's good.
Absolutely.
And I think you should. So I think you should.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, you'll be able to kind of absorb more. And then, have you ever put a review on Curriculus?
I have not actually. I just fucking downloaded the app like recently, but I'm
Okay.
familiar with it, so
Okay.
I'll
Yep.
get on there. And then I can maybe start rating things out of 10 instead of just bitching and telling people if it's good or bad. I don't know.
Nateology versus Benology when?
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, somebody said I should add 2 Y's to my name, so I'll just be Natey, I guess. Nathany, Hoodblady. I don't know.
All right. So we have a £5 super chat from Harbinger. Phil got too caught up with kissing dudes. Ooh, and forgot the best sequence with Gran. The bunny showcase, Phil. Shake my
Oh
head.
yeah, yeah, that was a good one. It's like
I don't even want to know what. Like what do you do to grandma, bro? Like,
oh, it's not grandma. Her name is Dongguren, which is like
oh, okay.
the girl of the big ass tits.
I was gonna
And
say. I mean, you know,
what you're doing to grandma with the bunny suit.
like, what kind of a game are you playing, Phil?
Oh shit! But yeah,
War Wizard for 199 says Beardo Fat for 199. The chat, perhaps we treated Ben too harshly.
Nah, you guys ain't thinking that.
I don't know, man. I see a lot of people in the chat being like, man,
Nah, that's a little bit of a stretch.
like the thing is like Matrix 1 is a very, very good movie. But like someone calling it mid is like, it's like, all right, you just don't like it, it's fine, right? But like saying Lord of the Rings is a 7.5 is like
I don't deal with numbers usually.
You know what? I'm not even like mad about the take. I just want to know what the thought process is.
yeah. It's like
I think yeah.
I need you to take me on a mind journey.
yeah,
Sure. I think the reason I would give it a number like that right now is because of the experience that I had with it, and not because I like actually analyzed the writing and how things were structured and all of the ideas that were brought forth, and just you know, the originality of Tolkien and everything that he created. Those weren't exactly things that I thought a lot about because, again, it was a lot to take in. And I just rated it on my overall experience just the first time kind of watching through, just binging it all. If that makes sense. I know there's a lot more to it and there's a lot more to think about.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more to it. It's based on his experiences in World War I, and he literally invented the actual languages for these races.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like he apparently, you know, like there was like a shit ton of stuff that he created, especially with Lord of the Rings compared to The Hobbit, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his world building is like unparalleled.
Yeah.
Yep.
you need to watch it again.
Okay, so basically, and then basically what you're saying, Nate, is that they just didn't resonate with you that well.
Yeah.
You're trying to do something here. No, I don't know. I think again, coming at it as an outsider, not knowing what I was getting into, and like just trying to follow along with it, and there was so much that I was unfamiliar with, a lot, especially with all the magic rules or lack thereof that I was noticing. It was hard to kind of stick with a lot of these elements just because I didn't really know what the hell was going on with stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like random water horses coming out of the water. Like obviously the elves have these powers, but I didn't understand why or where they came from and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I especially didn't really understand like what Gandalf's abilities were or what he really even was. Can you explain to me what the difference between like him being called Gandalf the Grey and the White is?
You got an upgrade, bro.
Yeah, it's basically an upgrade.
You leveled up.
Yeah. It's like the second coming.
Because it's a Christian allegory. He sacrificed himself for the others and came back purified.
Okay. Yeah,
And Saruman was originally the White Wizard, which was supposed to be like the greatest of the wizards and stuff, but then he
Okay.
went rogue, and then
He's
no
fallen.
longer was like, he wasn't like he wasn't the top. He wasn't even like he wasn't the top of the order anymore and stuff. And so there's a lot of like things you gotta kind of
Okay. Yeah, I was just
follow
curious, like
along with.
what that like meant. Like, does he get new abilities? Does he have new authority? Can he do new things? Stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he basically is an ascended Saiyan. Super
yeah,
Saiyan 2.
He leveled up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I assumed as much. I just didn't know like why or what it was supposed to mean at that point when I was watching it. But it was just stuff like that throughout the films that I was confused on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch them again.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
maybe don't be on TikTok while you're watching it, bro. Okay, like
Maybe don't watch
Sure.
it on ×2 speed when you're watching it.
Let's see. How can I shrink this movie down into a TikTok video? How fast do I have to watch?
Yeah,
this?
no, exactly. That's how I watched them. I watched them at fucking 3 times speed on TikTok with the weird like split line in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
man, what are these elves doing? Why are they talking like that? Like,
Yeah. Why are they taking
oh man.
the hobbits to Isengard? I don't get it. Yeah.
My generation doesn't claim it. That's crazy.
I'm a unique guy.
No, we appreciate you, Nate. Just so you know, all of this is in good fun. Okay, like this isn't like we're this.
Yeah,
none of this
if we were actually mad, we would have kicked you long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him
Yeah,
out.
I'm glad.
It's all just fun for the internet. Okay, so just it's all good. It's all good.
Loved it.
We might be a little mad, but it's
Yeah, just a little bit.
Let's
Hey,
see.
I'm mad. I'm just
I
disappointed.
fully expected you guys to crash the fuck out on me though. Like for real, I was
No,
coming into like my dad watches some of these streams, so I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get fucking destroyed, and my dad's just like laughing about it.
Like Mike probably would have.
Oh god, I can't even
Yeah, Mike-
imagine what he's doing. He probably crashed his car. He's
Yeah,
dead.
I mean, he hasn't been in the chat for a while, so he probably
Yeah.
did like
We have not heard from him in a while. Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking Nate, just right into the tree, wrapped around it. He's gone.
And I'm just that
He's
Indian
over.
from the 70s with the single tear running down his face. Like,
Yeah.
just sad. It just makes me sad, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just joking around, you fuck.
Piece of shit.
Nate is
Fucking
allowed to
moron.
be wrong.
This is true.
We need you on for your bad takes, okay? You sort of,
Yeah, no, this
We-
Lord of the Rings thing is not something I have some sort of like really solid opinion on, but when it comes to other things, I really, really do. And, there's a lot of that on my channel. But if there's stuff that I don't really know a lot about and I feel like I am kind of like so on my position on it, I'll fucking tell you, That's where I'm at.
Okay, so we all know that you have like really, you have very strong opinions about like Assassin's Creed, right? What would be like the next thing that you would say that you have like really, really strong opinions on?
Probably Transformers or Halo,
Okay.
things like
Okay.
that. I mean, Halo's been fucking destroyed. And then you got, probably Star Wars too. A lot of these franchises are just really dead in the dirt now. I mean, look at Black Ops 7 as well. I used to be really into Call of Duty as a franchise. Walking Dead's another one that's absolutely been destroyed. I could go on and on about how the ratings for that show were just peak. And now it's just like, it's got to be money laundering. I don't know how they're even affording all these spinoffs. Nobody's watching this shit. It's a dead
Yeah, yeah.
franchise.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Walking Dead.
So,
Yeah.
so speaking of franchise, I don't know if you guys are fans of Stargate, but They just announced that Amazon is bringing Stargate back. I have very mixed feelings about that.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Yeah, who's doing Stargate?
Well, so allegedly, it's some of the same people who are involved with the original series SG-1, but in looking at it, they're in the position of like consulting producers.
Okay.
So I don't know. They could just ignore them.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not like they're actually like involved as like showrunners or writers.
Interesting. Yeah, what was the other thing that I saw today that they're doing another like reboot on? There's another like franchise today that I saw. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's you got to be skeptical about everything that comes out these days,
Yeah, you can't trust studios with absolutely any of the classic franchises anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not just
it's one of a few franchises that haven't been destroyed yet. So
right.
Oh, yeah.
We
That's
don't have
always
Star
been
Wars. We
fun.
don't have Star Trek. Those are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's not just because people are bad filmmakers. It's also because everybody's got to insert their fucking socio-political views into everything because they feel like they're obligated to do that, or they have a huge ego. Like fans have had enough of that shit. But another issue is that there are a lot of fans that don't realize that people are doing this, and then that's when you get like the fucking what's his name, the fucking queef guy on Twitter that's always like shitting on anybody that has sort of like any criticisms, like especially with the Yasuke situation.
Oh,
like,
Mighty
Queef, Mighty Keef, yeah, that motherfucker. There's all kinds of people like him that can't even like let people criticize things with a legitimate like reason to criticize because you're just racist, you're this and that. Well, no, fuck you, you're retarded. How about like actually listen to what people are saying? Because I mean, one of the biggest examples is Star Wars. I mean, you have the Force is female. Identity politics was driven into that, like that Disney trilogy from the start. And it wasn't as obvious at the beginning because that was like 2015. And then, the election of 2016 happened and everybody in Hollywood had some sort of like dumbass obligation that like they felt like they needed to push back against this cultural shift. And again, you're seeing that like right now, especially, but it was a thing before then, but it really ramped up starting in 2016, I think. And it really hasn't stopped. You've seen shifts here and there, but I'm fucking tired of it.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it.
And even when they're not trying to insert their like politics to virtue signal to people inside the bubble, like they're trying to put their own mark on it, and so they're changing things out of vanity.
Exactly. It's all about like there's a lot of narcissism involved there too. Like this is my interpretation.
It's one thing if you're doing it because you legitimately think it will make it better, but if you're just doing it just to change it,
Exactly.
Yeah, like that. Like there have been instances where they change stuff up where it's like, well, this person did such a really good job and they respected the source material. Like we can oversee that, right? It's like when they did Black Heimdall, Black Nick Fury, right? Like I remember Gray, like my co-host for Project Agro, he had no idea that Nick Fury was originally white. He's like, he was white. I was like, yeah. It just because Sam Jackson did a really really good job and. Moving forward, they basically everything in the comics just looks and bases off of Sam Jackson. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's because he did a good job. Now, if you do a shitty job, then people will actually call you out for it, right? I'm like, wait, I thought Nick Fury was white. I'm like, oh, I think Samuel L. Jackson, I think he's fine. It's the same thing with Idris Elba. But if you're gonna make something that's just for, like agenda driven, and it's like, oh, we're doing it just because we want to have more diversity, then that's the completely wrong reason for you to do it.
Yeah, and if me personally, if I get a single taste of any sort of project doing any of that, I'm immediately turned off. And even if that isn't somebody's intention, you got to look out for shit like that because if your agenda is to push your politics into any of that, then that means the actual story and the quality is being put like under that as a second priority, and I can't stand that shit.
Yeah. It's the same thing with when it comes to like voice actors.
I think if you're doing it for any reason that's not artistic integrity, then you should just get out of the way.
Yeah, just don't even fucking do it. It's gonna be ruined. I think that's so cringe. And again, when I point shit like that out and I get people complaining about me complaining about that, that is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves on the entire internet is people who complain about complaining. Like, I can't stand it because these are legitimate criticisms and you're just a racist if you say these things. Like, no, we're not. Done with it. Mighty queef.
Yeah. I think that like he's basically being a contrarian towards like the anti-woke stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I think there's a lot of rage bait there too, just because of how Twitter is kind of built now. You know, you
Oh
have
yeah,
to get
it's
engagement.
yeah, it's basically engagement farming, and I think yeah, yeah, Turd Ferguson, like I understand like what you're talking about, like back in 2000s, but like every rendition of Nick Fury moving forward is black. Right? The white Nick Fury is completely gone. Like they're completely different. Like he has his own canon too, but there's a reason why they basically took him out. Is because like, well, now it's the time of white men are over, right? It's time for black men, right? So I think moving forward, that's the reason why like people are okay with it because it's done so well by Sam Jackson after. Like if he did a shitty ass job as Nick Fury, then they probably wouldn't have went forward with it. But it's Marvel's going to be Marvel, so they're going to continue with that. I think that goes, like I said, goes the same thing with voice acting as well. If you're going to replace voice actors, is because this person, like for instance, Ada Wong was voiced by a white girl in RE2 remake, and then in RE4 remake, because we got to be accurately cast, so they made it to an Asian girl. That's why I was like, wait, she sounds so different. I was like, oh yeah,
I was
they
gonna say,
changed the
but
voice.
they also didn't find like a good voice actress.
Yeah, she was
They were like, we're gonna
bad.
make her Asian, but like, she sucked.
Yeah, like I know they did that for Chun-Li as well for from Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 6. They cast an Asian one, but that Asian lady did a good voice for what's it called again, for Chun-Li, right? So like if you're gonna bring on wow, this person's actually really really good, then yeah, I think people will oversee like, okay, yeah, we understand why you're doing it, but like at least be good at it. And just most of the time it's not like, oh, we can bring on this person because we need more representation in Hollywood, or we need more representation, or this is canonically too white, right? So, and that's the reason why they casted a crap ton of like diversity hires or Rings of Power. It just sucks. And yeah, it's like toxic positivity. You can't critique them, and if you do, you'll be considered you'll be considered troublesome. You'll be ousted in the fucking industry, blacklisted, because they think that, oh, you said something that made me mildly uncomfortable, right? I had a friend who trained up this guy to replace him at Rick and Morty, so he can work at another job, right? And he trained him up to replace him, and he went. And so once after his project ended, he went back to Rick and Morty, and that person that he trained and brought up was like, "You're sort of problematic," is because he said something that he didn't feel comfortable with. So he reported to the HR, and this is literally right after the like multi-million-dollar deal that they had with Adult Swim. Right. So he was going to be set for the rest of his life because he was going to get like 7 more seasons. And like this guy, he's in his 50s, so he'll go on to this until he retires. But right before that happened, they let him go because he was problematic. Right? It's just
so fucking cringe.
Yeah, so like he lost his like he basically got canceled from Rick and Morty, and it fucking sucks. Just it's stupid, right? So
that's terrible.
Yeah, you cannot criticize anything what they're doing and stuff like that. You like it's like, oh, I don't think this is canonical to like whatever IP you're working on, especially if it's like pre-establishing from like Marvel or DC. So yeah,
even when it's not criticizing, if you question it in any way, then it's the same thing to them. If you're like, hey, why are we doing this, guys? Like, you're not even against it. You just want to know what the thought process is, because that's part of the critique process. But it's become a thing where if you actually do a legitimate critique, it's considered toxic.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you guys can't, you don't deserve anything because you have these criticisms. Like, that's what's going on actually in the Halo community right now. Any criticism that people give for Campaign Evolved is met with, Halo fans don't deserve anything because you're all just toxic and you hate everything. Well, it sounds like you're not even listening to the criticisms. It's just like a fucking religion to defend Halo and Halo Studios no matter what. And it's like a similar pattern with these people that kind of subscribe to the whole identity politics religion, where, like Chad said, you can't even question people. You can't even like ask what their thought process is on certain things, and you can't even criticize anything at all because it's like a religion, and you're a heretic if you disagree with any of their approaches.
Yeah, it's like a cult. Like they're like if you even question like yeah, like I agree with Chaz and what you said, Nate. It's a dogmatic behavior. It's
Mhm.
cult like hive mind mentality. And the thing is that they're all in lockstep, and it's just like
Yeah.
no matter what, like they have to agree with one another or they'll just out you. Like same thing with if you disagree with them just on one thing and everything else you're aligned with politically or just like culturally,
Yeah,
yeah,
J.K. Rowling.
they'll cancel you for it. It doesn't matter what you do, and it
Mhm.
sucks.
J.K. Rowling's a pretty big example of that. She disagrees with one fucking thing, and suddenly she's the devil to them. Like, damn, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this identity politics thing, like especially with like race swapped characters, that was never like a huge issue back in the day. It was just a choice that people made. It was just like, let's just cast this person, whatever. And now, like with my points about the whole 2016 election kind of doing a culture change, post 2016, there is a lot more like, let's do this race swap because we need more of this, this, and this. Let's do a bunch of checkbox decisions. It's not because they think this actor is like better for this reason or whatever. It's because of their skin color or their sex or their race or whoever they like to fuck. And that automatically lowers the quality of whatever product they're making because they're not prioritizing the actual quality of the product. And especially when it comes to and like I've never seen Rings of Power, but from what I understand, are there supposed to be any black elves?
No.
And there's black elves in it. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Mhm.
And you see this across many franchises. Like even with Heimdall, that was a decision that was made, you know, before like this 2016 kind of culture change. But they're still doing shit like that even right now. Like with just characters that are supposed to be from these European settings and shit that are being race swapped. And like, what was it? The Viking show that has like a
Oh my gosh.
a Viking king, like they cast a fucking like black woman for that
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like
Like a
why?
historical Viking king. Yeah.
Like what the hell are y'all
Yeah,
doing?
well,
It's a
there's this
religion.
push in the Nordic countries right now to pretend like there were black Vikings.
I've heard about this. Yeah, I think Metatron was covering that too.
Yeah.
Cringe ass shit.
You also have like weird cringe people on the internet basically saying that like, oh, they were actually black people actually founded like China.
I
Yeah,
bet you really
like-
don't like that theory.
Yeah, and like it's that and like Japan, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, oh yeah, they were there a long time ago. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys fucking revisionist history bullshit. It's and like these people who are like, oh, trust in the science, you know, the past 5 years now they're like, oh, you guys are rewriting history, and it's I just feel like they're trying to interject everything. It's all a was a self insert. It just
with bad fan fiction.
yeah. Yep.
And yeah, a lot of the times it's like hard to call it fan fiction because these people hate these franchises. Like they're not even fans. Like especially when it comes to Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Like they're just destroying it on purpose. It seems. I think we need to come up with with a term for that. It's not fan fiction. It's like hater fiction. Like we got to get something trending. I've thought of that for a while.
Yeah.
Like what is Disney
Mhm.
Star Wars? It's not fan fiction because it's not made by fans. It's made by
Right.
retards that fucking hate the franchise.
Mhm. That is
So it's
true.
like-
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be a new term for that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm sure the chat
No,
can come up
yeah,
with
that
something.
makes sense. Yeah. So kind of on the flip side of that,
Corporate fiction. There we go. That's one.
what do you guys think about the way that the portrayal of Link and Zelda are in the Legend of Zelda?
Not trans
Yep.
enough.
Not true.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
What do you
No,
what do you
I
think
they look
about
good.
this, Phil? I actually haven't heard your thoughts on this yet. What do you think about the way they look?
I think the East they're getting it. They know that, you know, we're not gonna we're not gonna let our like one of our most beloved IP from Miyamoto. We're not gonna let them fucking ruin this shit. And the fact that we have him like overseeing the project is huge. Like I mentioned before, like we've gotten like 3 like Disney, like just this name a few that's been race swapped, and that's all Western, and then you give it to people in Japan who actually respect it. Now I know that they're in company, they're working with Sony, but like if Miyamoto wasn't overlooking this, 100% like Hunter Schafer would have gotten casted, and like Link would have been black, or something like that.
Right.
Like it's
exactly.
like but overall, I think they look good. They look young enough, right? I know they're supposed to be playing like Link and Zelda for the next 10 years. Like, I think they're like in their early 20s. I think that's fine. Now the only couple characters I'm worried about are like Ganon and other characters, right? Are like I want no names, and this is like these people like they have like they have like small roles and stuff like that before they have like smaller parts, but they're not like very very big well known names in Hollywood. So if you're gonna have like who's gonna be playing Ganondorf?
These are like British stage actors.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he looks like fantastic as Link. Like everything for like his like the fact that he almost looks like he was like ripped straight out of like the video game or something. I think he looks absolutely great.
You can slice a bowling ball with that jawline too.
Yeah. I think they both look great. Obviously we can't see and we don't have a whole lot of like to go off of here with like how the rest of the film is going to look and stuff, but even just like the production design and stuff, like even just like from the little bits that you can see here, like it's nice seeing like that there's like costumes that actually have like some thought that goes into them a little bit, and like you can kind of see some of the like the threading.
They got
here
someone who knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They don't
So
like
that's kind of a
cosplay.
breath of fresh air. That's kind of nice. They don't look like cosplayers exactly. Yeah.
Spirit Halloween, Link and Zelda.
Yes. Yeah.
And the thing is that like not to disparage cosplayers. I know some cosplayers do amazing work, but like we're talking about like half-ass. Yes, like Chad said, Spirit Halloween. I'm just gonna grab something, put on a crappy wig, don't even brush it out or anything like that, and I'm just gonna. This is like legit cosplay. And the fact that they're filming on they're on set, they're on location filming in New Zealand. It looks great. The lighting looks awesome.
Yep, it looks fantastic.
That's a big win, because it would have been very easy to just set up a soundstage in Tokyo with green screens and just film it that way. Rely heavily on visual effects and
it I don't know, like it definitely feels like that they're really putting a lot of care into this. Even just from the little bits that we've seen from like Miyamoto and from the design here and stuff, it feels like that they're, and I know there's like that one like short video clip that was going around too of like you can see like Zelda in the clip, I think, or something like that. But just from the little bits and pieces we've seen already, like it's like way better than pretty much any other like fantasy thing, especially that we've been getting for the past few years, just based off of that. So that makes me really happy to see. So
I'm sold from this picture alone for no particular reason.
Yeah, and the fact that she's a biological woman, it's like a huge W.
Yep. Yep, that is good. That is that is a plus. There's a lot of people that are obviously pretty upset about that, about the fact that we're having an actual female playing Zelda. So yeah.
Yeah. Saw a lot of people who are upset. They're like, "Oh, it would have been Hunter Schafer. Should have been Hunter Schafer." I was just like, no. It's like we're gonna want a like elegant, like feminine woman to play this character. And I know a couple people who don't know the story already. Like I see like 1 or 2 of them. They're like, "Oh, look at her. She has bow and arrow. She's sitting in the front. She's like, looks like she's taking the lead. It's gonna be woke. She's gonna be girl bossing." It's like, well, I'm pretty sure she's gonna get captured by Ganon somehow, and then Link has to save her. Right? That's basically the story. So it's very simple. But I wonder which rendition of Zelda are we gonna get, right? Because she looks like she's from Twilight, Breath of the Wild, and he looks like a Twilight Princess or something like that. I forgot. Some people are saying like the color and stuff like that, where it's more brownish. So and the fact that he's not wearing a cap, people are thinking that it might be Breath of the Wild. So I'm not sure. But I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm cautiously optimistic for this.
Mhm.
So and if this does really really well, like the first one, and I hope that Miyamoto oversees every single one.
Yeah.
This could be like video game version. Now, of course, Nate probably not agree. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be like a video game like
I
trilogy Lord
mean,
of the Rings. Right?
Phil, let's not get crazy. It might be like 7.5 at best. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
Yeah, just B tier for everything too. You know,
Right.
at least I don't rate things based on how hot the guys are.
That's crazy. Well, that guy's. I wouldn't kick him out. I wouldn't kick him out of bed. You know. You know. How's his butt look? Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, some of the memes have been pretty good about this. So yeah. It's just like it's crazy how upset they are with the fact that like Hunter Schafer never like the fact that Hunter Schafer isn't Zelda when he was never gonna be Zelda ever. Like that was never part of the plan at all. And yet they're still trying to make this like a thing. It's like just move on. It's not happening, okay?
Yeah. Like they're like it's sort of it's a PR thing. And I'm pretty sure Chaz knows about this too. It's like they try to sprinkle something else to see what the masses think about it, right? Like they try doing this shit with Kiki Palmer as Rogue. I'm like,
yes.
like, are we gonna get like, oh, you know, she's from the South. She did a cosplay one time, and then like someone did like a fan art, and it's like, and she basically says, please, I will love it. And everyone all of a sudden said, Kiki Palmer might be considered as Rogue. I'm like, please no.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, please don't like it's because Rogue is not black. It's that simple. It's like, oh, but she's from the South and stuff like that. Maybe she like I don't care. And
That's the same dumbass thing that people were saying, like the Little Mermaid should be black because it's like a Caribbean thing. Like, no.
No, isn't like Little Mermaid like canonically from like what's it called?
Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark. Yeah.
I thought it was
Denmark.
Yeah, I don't know who somebody said it was.
Denmark.
Somebody said that the Little Mermaid was like a Caribbean tale, and therefore she should be black. Like, what the fuck?
It's probably
No.
Sebastian.
I was gonna say because the crap.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, Ariel. Yeah, man. You know, it's just Dumbo clot. Ariel, what are you doing?
No problem, man. Much respect.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, like dude, like oh my gosh. Some posts like this on X are just crazy. So we're just gonna move on from the biggest miscasting in cinema history that fast, huh? Hunter deserved the role, not some random girl who's been in films no one's ever heard of.
That person's fat as shit. You already know that. Like, come on now.
Oh yeah, here's the clip.
This
too.
is a fat, ugly woman that's jealous of how hot this actress is, and is mad.
Yeah, and according to what I heard, that's supposed to be Impa. Like,
Okay.
so yeah, and
I don't know. I mean, I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only two casts that were announced were I think Bo Bragason and the other character. So like this one, when people saw this, like, oh, like because we don't know any other casting for the movies yet.
Mm-hmm.
And
that guy's vest and baseball cap fit the theme very well.
Yeah, the horse wrangler. What are you doing? But yes, I think when this was leaked, right, the people saw the set footage, and everyone was like, "Holy shit!" Nintendo was like, "All right, we got to put out our own official one." Ooh, total ratio, bro.
Fucking ratioed to hell
10
with
times
that.
ratioed.
That is
Man.
brutal. That is brutal.
This person tried to hide behind the trans card too.
Yep.
Man. That is a devastating ratio right there. Yikes.
Like speaking of flags, like I saw it sort of doesn't really have to do anything, but like it does have to do with the trans community. Like there's this person on Twitter that has the trans flag or the pride flag on their name. Literally asked, do Americans really slap the US flag on everything? I'm like, bitch, you have the pride flag on your name.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What
The
is
irony.
wrong with these people? And the answer to answer that, yes, we do.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
proud of it.
Yeah.
I have a
Don't
trans
you
flag,
know about
but
the
you can't see it.
problematic
I mean,
history of
what?
the United States of America? Don't you know
Yeah.
that, like, they're all like super duper racist when they came over here? And
Oh my god, I've got no real problems in life. I'm just fucking looking for a dragon to slay.
Yeah. They have nothing better to do, man. These people.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. I think that it's gonna be pretty good. I think the thing that's gonna be the most hope is the fact that Miyamoto's involved, and that's like, you
Yep.
know, that gives me the most hope about this entire thing. I totally agree, Phil. I think that if it was like exclusively just Sony doing this, it would be a completely different story, and I think most of us would be a lot more skeptical.
Yeah, the
But-
whole thing would look like that recent Peter Pan show that Disney did.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
When Wendy became like a boss lady,
Mhm.
and yeah, they also like made Tinkerbell black. So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Black and bald, I
Yeah.
think. Was she
oh
bald?
no,
I don't know.
that was Pinocchio.
Oh right. That's
yeah,
right.
and that was
Oh,
the
shit.
Goblin, Cynthia
Fuck.
Erivo, right?
They did that shit in
Yeah, I think it
Pinocchio,
was,
too.
wasn't it? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
If it was a bald black woman, then it probably was Cynthia.
yeah. It's
Erivo,
definitely Cynthia.
Yeah. She's everywhere,
Oh, man.
bro. Dude. Oh my gosh.
Fucking
That
Nosferatu.
woman terrifies me, bro. I like
Yeah,
Yeah,
every time I
actually,
see like
there-
any
there-
sort of clip of her,
yeah.
I'm just like it freaks me
Yeah.
out, bro.
there
I-
are clips of her just like playing with Ariana Grande's necklace when it like didn't even need to be fixed. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Uh-huh.
I legit think that like Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo like sold their soul to the devil to like have like good singing voices, and now like the devil is like, all right, gonna cash it in now. I'm gonna, like because if you look at them, they look like fucking they look like skeletons. They look like corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both do, yeah.
Yeah.
It is terrifying. Did you see today that they announced that they are in a non-demi curious semi-binary relationship with each other?
Did you just make that up?
The fuck is that?
It is made up, but that's what they're saying. All right. That's what they're saying. So
That's wild.
let me repeat that one more time. All right. Non-demi curious semi-binary relationship. Chaz, can you explain what that means?
I can't. I literally don't understand what those words mean.
man, oh shit, Chaz is speechless. Like he. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what that is. I think they're just making shit up now.
Fucking Hollywood, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. All right. So there's there's another thing that I thought was kind of an interesting thing that I saw kind of like going around on X today. So Disney is being accused of blatant plagiarism for basically stealing fights for lightsaber duels that were made by fans for like fan films and things like that. I do have the clip here. We're gonna check this out, and you guys will absolutely see how it's basically like, it's like so freaking similar. You can't even deny it, bro. It's actually like wild. So here's the clip. So when Disney blatantly steals your action design, I don't know, like it'll be interesting to see where this goes, but could have at least changed the camera angles at least. And it's interesting because I just saw this with another thing recently too. But that was completely different. Somebody was like plagiarizing completely like one of the God of War fights,
Saw
some, like
that.
Indian film or something like that.
Mhm.
But this is Disney we're talking about, so this is kind of a bigger deal and a little bit more relevant for us. But here's the clip here. Wow. I mean, it's like
That is crazy.
it's like, and the craziest thing about it is that it's like animated. So it's like they didn't even have to do this, but they did.
That's 2023 as well, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so it looks
Star
like
Wars Visions, Season 2, Episode 7, 2023.
damn. So they got away with this for a couple years before this has been pointed out. Then
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
fuckers.
So that's pretty wild. I mean,
Damn.
like
Imagine they did
that
this to
shows
Star
you-
Wars Theory.
that shows you just how completely like cooked Disney is as a company when they can't even like come up with their own like fight scenes for like an animated show that they have to like steal from like fans. They have to steal from fans that are trying to come up with like really cool stuff because the fans are able to do it way better than Disney is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Wasn't Visions?
It's almost like the fans actually care about Star Wars, unlike Disney. So
Yeah, it's their
Yeah.
corporate fiction, like we said, corpo
Yep.
fiction.
yep, exactly.
Also, wasn't Visions created by like a bunch of like outside people or something? Because they made like a bunch of like non-canon stories with that, from what I heard. Like, who made those? Was it Disney or was it like people that Disney approved of? I don't remember. I never saw it.
For what? For
The Star Wars Visions. Yeah, because like I think all of the seasons for that were made by like outside animators that Disney kind of like approved of and brought in or something.
Oh, probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it was all Dave Filoni. Like,
The dog fucker? Allegedly.
I don't know about
I haven't
that.
heard about that.
I don't know. That's
Neither
what
do
Ryan
me.
says on his streams. He doesn't like the guy. So
Yeah, well, he hates him. So
either
Hey,
way,
we just got a raid.
Disney-
Did we?
Oh. Avenue Studios.
who rated us?
Avenue Studios.
Avenue Studios.
Oh, okay, Avenue Studios. Okay,
Is
well,
that
thank
Dan?
you. We appreciate.
Hey,
it.
welcome, Raiders.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you,
Shout
thank
out
you.
to Dan. Yeah, he's got a
Um,
voice role in my Assassin's Creed cartoon. Shout out to him.
Oh, nice, awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good people over there. So
Mhm. Actually, yeah,
um,
his wife plays a part too. So they're both
Okay.
cool.
nice. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
pretty wild.
Could you
wild.
imagine if they actually copied something that Theory did after limiting how he can fund his episodes, and then if they ended up copying like what he that would be so fucking bad if they did
Mhm.
something like that to him.
Oh,
I can't wait
man.
to see what he does with episode 2 though of Vader.
I wonder if this fan film is on. It's on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, it's on YouTube. So it was made like 5 years ago. It only has like 60,000 views. And oh yeah, people are already just like flooding the comments. So they're like liking and subbing to spite Disney for ripping this off. So yeah, people are starting to pour in to support them over that. So absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like you'd think that like the multi-billion-dollar company would be able to come up with their own shit, but it just shows that they are completely creatively bankrupt in every way.
Mm-hmm.
And they
It's
don't
sad.
care. They just don't care like to actually like do right by Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
They're just trying to phone in as much shit as they can, really.
And you could tell the effort that they're even willing to go to with the Acolyte, for example. Like the fight scenes in there, they may have looked a little bit flashy, somewhat, but when like people were going through the actual choreography, and like Chimere should have fucking died multiple times. You got Jedis standing behind Chimere's back, he's unguarded. These Jedis are just fucking flailing their lightsabers for no reason. But when you compare it to Darth Maul's fight, he's got every side of him always covered because he's got 2 Jedi on him. And Chimere's taken on an army, and Disney doesn't know how to deal with a fight like that. At least modern Disney. Like, what they're doing right now, especially giving it to fucking Leslie Headland, was a terrible... How the fuck did she even get that? What are you guys doing over there?
Oh, she has connections.
Yeah.
A
Connections.
lot of connections, all right?
Fucking blockhead.
Dude, oh man. Yeah, like Chaz has some pretty interesting theories about Leslie Headland that actually have some, I don't know, like it makes you wonder if you know, there's
Yeah, it feels like there's maybe something there.
some, you know,
Yeah.
like literally like some like nepotism type shit going on with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's really weird. But
But
yeah.
Chaz, can you tell me with a straight face that C-3PO is straight? Or whatever the fuck she said.
Oh yeah, she said they were lesbians. I think C-3PO is definitely gay. I think R2-D2 is like yeah, super straight.
Yeah.
R2D2 is a Chad, bro. He's a Chad.
R2-D2, so in my head, he's always like Ernest Borgnine from Escape from New York. Like whenever he's like rolling around, he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, don't worry, boss, I got it." Like he sounds just like that.
Yeah.
In my head, he's Ernest Borgnine. I don't know. That's what I always figured. Rather
That's
than
pretty
him
great.
being a weird lesbian, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Wild.
Oh man.
Yeah, as a fan, I'm just so thankful that these people are worrying about what droids are fucking rather than the choreography and the storytelling for this classic franchise. You know, it's great shit. Force is female.
shout out.
R2D2 gets all the robo gash. That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
That's wild, dude. And
Oh,
C-3PO is just sitting in a chair in the corner. Just
This is my droid. I fucking made this at Disneyland Paris. I called it SP1C. You can sound that out if you'd like to, but he's got the hat to go along with the name. So
nice. That's pretty cool. Did you build the lightsaber while you were there too?
yeah, the one that I showed that one stream. Yeah, that was built there too.
Yep.
Yeah. I tried to get at least some enjoyment out of that Star Wars attraction they had there. At least some. And I got a little bit, but it's still a dead franchise, and everything in that store was still covered in dust because nobody wants it.
Yeah. Yep. So actually, we haven't really talked about this on the show yet, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this. So, you know, there's like the whole thing going around on the internet about like the Hunt for Ben Solo film that Adam Driver was trying to get Disney to make. That was going to be kind of like post the sequel trilogy and all that type of stuff, and it's going to be like a film that was like focused on Kylo Ren and all that. A lot of people were pretty hyped about that idea, and I'm curious what you guys think about that. Like, do you think that could have been like an actual like good film if like Adam Driver was heavily involved in the creative like process of it, or do you think it could have?
I think Adam Driver is an excellent actor, and I think if given the opportunity, he would do good stuff with that. But also Steven Soderbergh, like Disney is incredibly retarded to turn that down.
Yeah, because Steven Soderbergh and Adam Driver, they literally like completed the script and everything, and they like handed it to Disney, and Disney like,
literally
no.
the best director that has ever offered their services to Disney.
Yeah.
I think Disney would have done something to take the fucking Star Wars grave from here to here, even lower. I don't think it would have survived any sort of like good writing filter. I think it would have been fucking destroyed and torn apart and modernized, and it would have just cheapened death even more too, because the dude's dead. Why would he come back?
I mean, you can always figure out a way. Like,
still, I think it still would cheapen the fuck out of his death too. I mean, those movies shouldn't even be considered canon anyways. You know what they could have done? Let's just let the Hunt for Ben Solo decanonizes the Disney trilogy and just makes something completely fucking different. That's how you can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
These are all just a bad dream that Ben Solo had. Like, imagine if all that dumb shit happened. If my uncle went crazy for no good reason. If that's the plot of the movie.
They were playing D&D.
Yeah.
It's just the Star Wars D&D campaign. I don't, to be honest, like Chaz said, I think he's a great actor, but I think Disney's gonna find a way just to fuck shit up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's
Mhm.
it's like it's probably gonna have a lot of studio interference, and I
Mhm.
think Captain Kennedy interference, and I don't think like you can give him very very good material, but if the
Well,
director,
I think that's why they shut it down. I think that offer was probably predicated on creative control.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of
And
sense.
that's why Disney was like, nope, pass.
Yep.
Not enough
Yep.
I
trannies.
totally agree with that. Yeah.
Transgenders.
Yeah. I don't think Steven Soderbergh especially would have like he would have tolerated like a lot of studio interference with that.
No,
So yeah. And Adam Driver, I mean, he is very
because
passionate.
most studios know better.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, Adam Driver, he is very passionate about the character of Kylo Ren, and while I think that a lot of the writing completely butchered who he was as a character, I think he's like one of the best parts of the sequel trilogy, which obviously isn't saying much, but you can tell that Adam Driver did care about that character a lot.
I would
So
even say the same thing about Daisy Ridley. I think she's an excellent actress. I think if she was given the right role or the right writing, she would have been fine. You know, I
Yeah.
personally think she's better suited to like romantic comedies and stuff,
yeah,
but she does have the acting chops to pull it off if they had given her something better to work with.
this actually is
agree.
kind of a banger comment. Who comes up with these dumb names? The Hunt for Gollum, the Hunt for Ben Solo. How about the Hunt for Creativity?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, they just got to milk it. They just got to milk it for all it's worth, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I think Colin Trevorrow's version of episode 9 would have been a lot better than what we got. I mean, if you guys
Oh,
have seen like
yeah,
the concept arts and shit, like
Yeah,
they actually had
leagues.
Coruscant get involved and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It might have made that entire trilogy at least somewhat worth it if they did all of that. From what I could see, what they planned, but we got
But
modern
studio
Hollywood to deal with.
interference?
So yeah,
Yep. Disney's like, no, we can do it better. All these, you know, fucks in their suits and stuff. They're all like, yeah, we know what to
yeah.
do. We'll bring back Emperor Palpatine. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, they made him look like a corpse in the film, like obviously implying this is his corpse, but then they're like, actually in the book we're gonna make it so that it's a fucking clone corpse with his force ghost occupying it or something. They don't know what they're doing.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
Good
all the
times.
Jedi.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I would have been curious to see what they would have done if like let's just say that there wasn't any studio interference, if Disney actually gave them the green light on it. It would have been interesting to see what they could have come up with, and I think that it could have been probably the best thing that we've gone from Disney Star Wars up until this point. For sure.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And
Disney's
imagine if
Disney.
they had given the kind of control to you know, Soderbergh that they gave to asshat Ryan Johnson.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Why does Ryan Johnson get all the fucking creative control? Like, what the? Just because he directed a good episode of Breaking Bad, but like, okay, there was also a lot of Vince Gilligan influence there too, from what I understand, right? So like,
Yeah.
they put way too much trust into Ryan, and then he just went
Yeah,
on Twitter and fucking shit on the fans.
Yeah. But the problem was that Ryan Johnson was already kind of like doing what Disney wanted him to do.
You know?
You know, like he was kind of you could tell that he was kind of like the lapdog for Kathleen Kennedy. So
What do you mean? He looks like an alpha male who makes his own decisions.
yeah, totally. Man.
Wild.
Bureau and X-Wing have no chill. They got Jeremy killed at every turn. LOL. You need to help Jeremy. At least Josiah knows how to negotiate with other raiders. Wait, do they actually play Arc Raiders with Jeremy?
Yeah, they're playing it right now.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh. All right, I need to like.
Did you
I
see
need to
that
reach out to
one
Jeremy and
clip where
please,
like
no, don't play with these people, please?
they were playing Fortnite? Did you see the Fortnite clip with Beardo?
No. No.
So Jeremy and Jay basically are gone. They're just watching, expecting, and is basically Beardo and another person.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this guy's ass was sticking out, and the circle is coming in. He shoots that guy's ass, right? And then like, it's like, oh shit, and then Jeremy's like, heal up, just top up really quick, and he's like, Jay was like, He's feared of Beardo, man. He's got this.
Yeah.
Motherfucker switches over to a shotgun, misses 3 times, shoots him once, and he fucking loses.
Oh no, bro.
It was bad.
Yep. Jeremy's like,
Oh,
how?
no.
How?
Yeah, it was like literally like he had him. You stuck with your you top off, stuck with your your full auto. No, he switched over to the shotgun. Black, click, click, black, click, click. Ah, he loses. Oh my
Bro.
god, it's bad.
He got nervous.
That might be one of the biggest chokes I've ever heard in my life, dude. That is crazy.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh.
And basically Beardo said that this year was not that great for video games.
Dude,
Oh, I
okay,
saw those
we
things.
got to talk about that. That might be one of the most retarded things Beardo has said
Yeah.
to this day. I can't believe he said that, dude.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we deserve better. Yeah, this year wasn't that great. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, you think about 10 years, we have all these bangers. You mean you're talking about from AAA studios, and he never says it. He never all he needs to say was this year should have been better from AAA. And
Exactly.
but he just doubled down on it. He's like, no, we just deserve better. This year wasn't that great. He was mad that Bonanza was on there.
Dude, like it makes it so clear that Beardo he doesn't play he mustn't play very many indie games, because the indie game market this year has been absolutely just incredible.
Yeah.
Not even indie, just like, anything below like AAA has been like really, really good as far as the games go and stuff. Like,
Yeah, this year is like the year of the indie. It's like the fact that you're saying like Expedition 33 is an indie game is still like weird to me. I'm like, it looks so good.
Right.
It's
Right.
Like a AAA title.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. We're at a point right now where AAA is like irrelevant. Like we don't need AAA anymore. Like we have so many great games coming out from all sorts of different studios that are doing their thing, and they're cooking, and they're absolutely just putting out bangers. Bro,
Mhm.
like Beardo's like, well, we didn't get another God of War game this year.
Yeah.
Kinda
It's like,
sucks,
oh,
bro."
where's Spider-Man? Where's Batman?
I was using Beardo's take as a cope too, because everyone's like, man, he keeps saying this, that all these games were bad this year, and he hasn't even played any of them. And I'm like, you know what? No matter what I say about Lord of the Rings, at least I watched it.
Yeah. Like you can go into it, and like for me, I remember everyone kept talking and hyping up Expedition 33. I'm like, all right, I'll play it to see what the hype's about, right? And I wanted to like not like it as much as I did.
Right.
And then the more I played it, I'm like, holy fuck, this game's a masterpiece.
Uh-huh.
And like I think I've like out of all the Game of the Year's nominees for at least for this year, I played and beaten Expedition 33, and I played a Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is good, but just like all the other games is just so much better. And I know some people wanted like Arc Raiders to be on there. People are saying that it's really, really good. But in terms of like those type of games, I think Beardo just needs to play it. It's like, look, you can play for a couple hours, and if you don't like it, you can return it. Right? You can refund it. Like play it under 2 hours. Just do just fucking bum rush it. Right?
Sure.
Like,
yep. Yeah, but he's like basically refusing to play it, right? So.
Oh yeah, he said, oh, I don't even want to play Expedition 33 anymore. You know what? I refuse to play it. I'm like,
yeah, he was just doing like some contrarian shit. Like, man, I just keep hearing everybody praise this game. Now I don't want to play it.
The thing is, I don't think
Yeah.
Beardo has played any of these games that have been nominated for Game of the Year.
Maybe not.
yeah,
I don't think he's played any of these.
no, he hasn't. Right? I heard like Kingdom Come Deliverance. You played that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really, really well done. A great RPG game. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know Death Stranding might have a chance of winning just because of Kojima and like Jeff Keighley are like really, really close, right? They could be gay for one another. But like out of all these games, like everything is a sequel besides 2 games. Right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
and like 4 of these are like indies. Like they're like indie studios and stuff. So I think it's just and I think it's sort of like that year when like Return of the King won. Like I mentioned this before, like it won every single thing it was nominated for.
Mhm.
I can see it happening for Expedition 33.
Yeah.
So and I know
Mhm.
people who are like, oh, it's overrated, it's overrated. Like I'm not sure if they've ever played it or anything like that, but it's sort of like, oh, I liked it when it wasn't popular. It's like a hipster thing to say. Like, oh, I like Taylor Swift when she was, when her first album came out. Like and after that, like all the other albums sucked because it was too pop. It's like, all right, but you still got to give it credit where credit's due. Like, the game is really good.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. It's a good game. So
Sometimes
Yeah.
things do become popular based on the merit of the game, and that's totally justified. So yeah,
yeah.
it's not like force. Like this, the crazy thing is that like with Expedition 33, like when it first came out, I didn't even hear about this game like coming out or anything. It's not
Yeah.
like there was like this huge hype that was built up for this game before it came out because it was like a completely alien game made by like a new studio. This was like their first game, right? So like this
Yeah.
was a completely new territory, and people started to play it, and they started to realize, hey, this game's actually like freaking amazing, and then
Yeah.
then it spread like wildfire. So
Yeah. I've only heard like I've seen like one trailer for this, and then I'm like, turn-based? I'm like, I'm not sure, maybe. And then like that was like 3 years ago. Right? And then never heard about it anymore. And all of a sudden it just popped back up. And then like everyone's talking about it. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. I'm like, holy shit, this is as good as people are saying it.
yeah,
Like I played the
Mhm.
demo of Hades. Like Hades one was fucking awesome.
yeah,
Right? I beat it. I think I beat it 4 times to get to like the other endings for Hades. And like I played I think I'm a little bit halfway through Hollow Knight 1. So like I played like it's really, really good. They're really innovative. The music is really good. But I think just Expedition 3 it's just leaps and bounds better than the other games that are on this list.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I heard
sure.
KCD2 is really good though.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
is really good. I don't know if I would say it deserves to win Game of the Year.
Mhm.
I just from everything that I've heard about Expedition 33, from everybody, and I still haven't played it to be completely honest.
Mhm.
It's on my list of games to play, but from everybody that I know who have like opinions that I trust and stuff, it everything that I've heard, it sounds like absolutely Expedition 33 deserves to win. So
Yeah.
from everybody that I've talked to that has played this game, they've talked about how like this is like one of those games that's like it's like it's one of those like games that comes out every few years that just like completely changes the landscape of gaming and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm really happy that Ghost of Yotei isn't on this list. That's
Oh,
like one
dude.
thing.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
did win, I think with the joystick awards, whatever. Like it did win like the Golden Joystick Awards or whatever. It won like
Mhm.
best console game of the year. It was like,
Okay.
oh yeah, sure. All right. All right, sure.
You know what the
I
most important
was actually
nomination
surprised
is?
to see it wasn't on the Game of the Year list, to be honest.
Yeah.
So which I'm very happy for. I'm glad that it's not on there because yeah. If it was, I'd probably say that it would probably win. Just
The
because
most important fucking nomination category is accessibility, though. We all got to admit, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Y'all know what got nominated for that, right?
Yeah, it was Shadows.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I
man.
think, I would probably change some of these nominees. But overall, I think that, like Phil said, this year has been just like there's so many great games that have come out this year. It's really tough to tell or to decide kind of what should be in this category. Because
Mhm.
we've had so many. It's been a really, really good year. So,
Yeah.
like I've said multiple times, this was like the year that I've spent more money on buying video games than I have in a very long time. It's when it comes to
Mhm.
like new games and stuff. So, yeah, last year I only bought like 1 or 2 games at most. So, yeah.
And you skipped COD this year
I did skip COD this year. Yep.
for very good reason.
Yeah, because that game is shit, bro. Yeah.
Fucking welcome to the club, man.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That like I'm like so completely happy playing games like Arc Raiders right now that I have zero desire to even go to COD right now. Like I have no
Yeah.
interest in doing that because there's so many other good games out there that I can be playing. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so let's get caught up. I know we have some super chats to get caught up on here. What's your 8 out of 8 TV show, Nate, and panel? From Buttery God for $2. Thank you, Buttery God. Well, it sounds like Nate. Would you say Breaking Bad is like your the top show for you?
That's what I was gonna say, because I did give that a 10 out of 10. So
Yeah.
and just like the way it's structured, I can't remember any issues that I had with it from any of my watch throughs of it. Like, it stands on its own. I don't think anything made after it brings it down, unlike other franchises. The show stands on its own. Everybody's performance in it is amazing. And the guy who plays Walt Jr. actually has like the mental issues in real life too, but I think he actually makes it worse, like, for the character. Like, he dumbs himself down, like, for the character, and he actually does really good doing that. So, like, even him, like, right down to that guy, everybody does great in the show. So yeah, I'd probably have to say Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I would say Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Those would both be up there for me for sure.
I was just gonna say, I think he has a muscular thing. I don't think he's cognitively impaired.
Okay, that's what it is. Whatever it is, yeah. Yeah, but I because I've watched interviews with him.
Yeah.
Because like in the show, I think he uses like crutches and stuff, and I think like in real life he's not as impaired as the character is. So like even in his state, he knows how to like act as if he is worse off than what he is. And so I'm just saying, like, even he does a great job with the performance that he does. Like everybody does.
Yeah. I would probably say I would probably put Netflix Daredevil pretty high on the list too. Obviously, Netflix Daredevil, emphasis on the Netflix part.
Not Disney Plus.
Yeah. But there's a lot of shows that I can think of that would almost be like an 8 out of 8, and then the final like season's like not that great or something.
We are not sticking with this 8 out of 8 shit, guys.
8 out of
Hey,
8.
this is the new thing, man. Like
Yeah, you started.
8 out of Nate. How about that? Fucking.
Look, the only reason why we're doing 8 out of 8 is so that Lord of the Rings is like closer to the top.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
We lowered their bar because of you.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't know. What about you guys, Phil and Chaz?
Yeah, I would say Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. It's up there in terms of like perfect shows. Daredevil is really good. In terms of like how old am I going back, right? The Batman the animated series.
I would say Batman the Animated Series. I'd say Deadwood. I'd say The Wire. I would say Farscape. I would say Frasier.
Firefly?
No.
No.
I think Firefly. I think Firefly is really good, but I don't think it's on the same level as some of these others.
Oh. I would say if it also include anime as well, Cowboy Bebop.
Okay. Star Trek DS9. Next Generation.
There's a couple seasons of Stranger Things that I think are up there, but then you got a lot of elements within season 2 and 3 that kind of bring it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of Stranger Things, there's a new Stranger Things Transformers action figure coming out. If anybody likes that shit.
Stranger Things Transformers action figure?
Oh yeah, one of them exists already. I forget its name, but it's the Surfer Boy pizza van transforms into a robot. And now they're doing the like Hawkins radio station van that Steve was using, I think, and it changes into a robot called Frequency. And it comes with a fucking chicken that changes into a gun, like a rubber chicken.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a reference to the new season or if that's something I missed in a previous season that I forgot about, but it comes with a transforming rubber chicken.
I don't remember any rubber chickens, but
that's crazy.
It's got to be new for the new season.
Jeez, dude. That's wild. Huh. All right, we have War Wizard for 199, says Bureau Fat for 199. Hoodie Blady, since the wise, twice the wise for being twice as bad.
Steve's got it out for me. He's gonna start changing his profile picture and his fucking name. Like instead of making fun of Beardo, it's gonna be me.
Harbinger for £2. Show them Dong Grand Phil. Protect your masculinity. Dong Grand just doesn't sound good. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It doesn't.
Grand's dong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually pretty cute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take Chaz's word for it. We have Buttery God for $5. Nate seems to come from the angle of I enjoy what I like, but why put a number on it? Is that the case?
I mean, sorta. It's just I do give my opinions with words a lot more than numbers because I don't usually rank things based with numbers. This is really the first kind of time I've ever done that. If that makes sense.
Were you completely like blindsided when we asked you what you would rate it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because like I've reviewed things before, but like I don't usually give things like out of 10 because when I do that, I would much rather think about the details and the writing and cinematography and all these other elements. But like if I'm just thinking of something like really quick, I'll think about how I felt during the experience, and that's what I would kind of rate it off of, you know.
Okay.
I just realized I matched the super chat.
You do.
Oh,
Green. Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
interesting. Yeah. Okay, so like Jeremy John's rating system?
Yep.
Yeah. So what would you give Lord of the Rings on the Jeremy John's rating system?
Well, definitely above the like you need alcohol to have a good time. I don't think it's that low, but that's the only fucking rank I remember that he does specifically.
So alcohol, no, a good time out, no alcohol
Yeah.
required.
Yeah.
So that's what you'd give it?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the equivalent of like a 7.5, right? God damn it.
All right, let's just move on.
Yeah,
Oculus
get outta
gifted
here.
1 EpicVerse membership. Thank you, Oculus. We
Thank you.
appreciate that, brother.
I was hoping for awesome tacular, but no, we're never gonna get that.
Harbinger for £5. Extra points if Link can play the ocarina and we hear the Song of Time. Bonus points if Link doesn't speak. No Kata grunts. Kata short. Kata just being thrown under the bus at the end of this is that's crazy, dude.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, he did call when he was taking a shit, which is pretty wild. He's like, yo, hold on, I got a grunt. Which is wild.
What?
What?
Could have just texted, dude.
When was this?
Last week.
Well, I know
Oh my
he
God,
tried to
I'm
get
just
he tried to join you guys on Arc Raiders, but then he was like, "Wait, I have to shit."
Yeah. Well, he did play Arc Raiders with us one night, sort of.
Well, yeah,
but
then he couldn't get his food.
Yeah, he was like crashing out over not being able to get his burger. So, yeah. Mad Frog for $2. They even race swapped Vivi in One Piece.
Yeah.
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yep.
And like
And
I
the thing
said,
is,
right? Sorry, Phil. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Just like race swaps were never this big of a thing back then, but now in the over politicized culture, they are a big thing because we know why they fucking do it, and that's why that's why they leave bad taste in everybody's mouth. Because they're doing it for social political reasons, not because they think this is a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think like I feel like it might be like now like the first season is really good, and like it's now we got you. We're gonna slowly, put in more wokeness and stuff like that, or
Yep.
like. So I'm not sure how involved Oda is in the second season. So
Right.
yeah, like it happening is the chances of having it is high.
Yeah. Man, they've been working on the second season for like a long time, like a really long time. Isn't it supposed to finally like come out like next year or something?
Yeah, it's coming out next year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that we'll definitely talk about it when it comes out. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. We'll see. War Wizard for 199 says Beardo Fat for 199. Phil, as an openly gay man, can you explain that? I don't even know what he was talking about, but let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can see what we were talking about at that point.
Just move on. Why? Why?
No. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Oh
So,
man!
just like you got to the bottom of that. That
Yeah.
guy in West Hollywood.
Oh fuck! I don't even when that came. God.
Huh. Yeah, I can't really figure out what we were talking about at that point.
Maybe he's asking if he can explain how he is
Oh,
an openly
okay.
gay man.
Oh, so he wants you to explain what what's her name? Cynthia Erivo.
What?
And what's her face?
Oh, the
I got you.
demisexual thing.
Yeah, the
Oh.
demi thing. Yeah.
Bitch, I don't know. How the hell would I know? As a gay man,
they're your people, Phil.
yeah.
What are they cooking up over there, Phil?
No, I think they're just making shit up. It's like all right. What's another word for half? Demi. Let's use that. It's just like all right. Let's look up the thesaurus. When you look at the thesaurus, and they're gonna say what the now. But it's these people are just making shit up because they want to feel special.
Legendary Scrub has a correction.
Yep.
Openly gay.
Oh my god.
Wide open.
As an
Gaping. in fact.
correction. You say the court objection. What, Your Honor? Yes. The word is openly gay.
No, sir. It says here gapingly gay.
Blaming homosexual.
Yeah. Blatantly flaming homosexual. As a guy who likes the peen, what are your thoughts on? My God, man. Fucking
Oh
hate
man. He's not gay. He's hetero flexible.
Oh my God. That's you guys are making up new shit.
He's demi hetero flexible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well, usually we do a tier list, but Mike never came back. All right. So, and he's, the one that we are supposed to be relying on for tier lists.
That's my fault.
But I don't know,
crashed.
we might have to we might have to figure out
There's your bad takes.
for that. So
Yep. He literally crashed out in his car.
yeah. I literally haven't heard back from him since you talked about Lord of the Rings.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's true.
So you might have killed Mike, Nate. So I hope.
I mean, he sent a text. He just said, "I'm done with y'all."
Yep.
Well, at least he said y'all and not that kid or something.
Oh well, yeah. He's driving up to the UP right now, Nate. All
Yeah,
right?
that's where he's going. Yep.
Mhm.
He's like, prison for life is worth it, bro. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's worth it. Take
Yeah,
him out.
what's crazy is the other day there's a store over here that had a guy like drive into it. Like, he drove into the back of the store and died. So like, I guess Mike's coming to do that to me. Like,
Yeah. You better lock your doors tonight, bro. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
I mean, I'm on the second floor, so he's gonna need a big ramp. But I'm excited to see that.
Yo, I've seen cars that like crash into a second story. Like I don't know how the fuck they get there, but it happens.
I think Mike's determined enough. He'll figure it out.
He's gonna
Figure
do
something out. Yep.
He's gonna do the Fast and Furious thing where they like fucking parachute cars and stuff like that.
Right out of a plane. He's in the air right now as we speak.
Mad Frog just sent in a $2 super chat. Mike is angrily watching, waiting for a All right, so
Oh, man.
guys, we appreciate you all for coming out tonight. I apologize for not having a tier list, but you know, our tier list guy decided not to come back. So yeah, you know, we'll see what we can do next time. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. It's Thanksgiving next week, so we hope that you all have a good Thanksgiving. We won't have our usual live stream on Thanksgiving, but we might see if we can put something out for you guys for that day and stuff. So in the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of this week, a good Thanksgiving next week. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. We appreciate you guys, and we will catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Out of the ocean.